everyone, and welcome to the Killer Instinct Killer Classic here at the Mixer NYC studio at the Microsoft Store, flagship 5th Avenue. I'm your host, Amy Paprath, and I'll be following along with what you have to say on Mixer and on Twitter. Make sure you use the hashtag MicrosoftNYC to join the conversation. I'll be giving shout-outs to my favorite comments, so let me know your deepest thoughts. For now, let's head over to our casters and start the show. Guys?
Thanks, Amy.
Bye.
Hey everyone at home, I'm Manny, this is Afrodynamic, and boy do we have some killer action for you tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are going to be in for a serious treat. We are here, Microsoft Studio, Killer Classic. Now Manny, you can't have an event called the Killer Classic for Killer Instinct and not have some killers on deck.
Right,
Ladies and gentlemen,
correct.
We got some serious killers on deck. But here's the deal. Let me break this down for y'all. We're going to have 2 pools of 7 players. These are going to be a double elimination brackets. The top 4 players from each bracket are going to be going on to next week's Killer Classic Finals.
Yes.
There, Manny, we got some serious swag up for grabs there, man. First place, $500 cash.
Okay.
Second place, custom fight stick.
All right.
Third place, Ultimate Source 9-inch Jago figure.
Nice, nice.
Again, he's pretty much the poster boy. Of course he's going to have a statue.
Right, of course. I mean,
But-
it is Jago.
Oh yeah, like I say, he's that guy.
Yeah.
But as good as the prizes are, what's better is the players. And we got some great players lined up for this tournament. Let's take a look at the first pool. Now we see it right there.
Oh boy.
I'm sure your eyes went directly to that name.
Yes.
We're talking about Rico Suave, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
best.
Seriously, this guy.
In my opinion.
Exactly, he can do it all.
Yeah.
But he's going to be getting there. He's got a couple other people trying to gun for that sacred spot in the top 4. That's only Pool A. Let's see what we got on Pool B real quick.
Let's see.
Pool B.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
another zero-in name. Bass. This guy, again, he is the Spinal.
Base and also Grief.
Grief?
He came in a little late.
Right.
And that actually got me hyped.
Here's the thing, like I said, we were talking about it earlier.
Right,
We
right,
weren't
right.
sure. We saw his name in the bracket, but we didn't see him here.
Yes, and we were talking about it. Like, we haven't seen Grief in a while.
Exactly,
We would
yeah.
love to see him here, and at the last minute, he just showed up.
As low profile as you can imagine, he snuck right on in.
Yep. Now, let's get into our first match of the night. It's going to be Shoryuken versus Shizen Ryu. Mike, what are your thoughts?
All right, Shoryuken, everybody knows that word. So naturally, you got to expect some DPs are going to be coming during this match.
And for those at home,
exactly.
DPs are dragon punches.
Exactly. All
Yes.
right, now as far as Shizen Ryu, I have not necessarily seen too much play from him. But that doesn't mean he's not going to be bringing something to the table.
Okay.
So anyway, players are locked in. Manny, are you ready?
Oh, I am so ready. You
All right.
know how I do it.
Crowd, are y'all ready?
Let's go.
Exactly, that's what I want to hear. Let's get this action. First match of the night. Shoryuken up against Shizen Ryu.
And we already have one of my favorite characters on the screen, Kim Woo. You know how much I love that character.
I do.
And Orchid.
Okay, yeah, and again, like
Here we
you
go.
telling me, man, like I said, this is a famous character, and outside the realm of fighting games, too.
She's kind of like the poster girl for Killer Instinct, like Jago is.
Oh, yes.
For
Two sides of the
Man
same coin, you could say.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
All right, but again,
All right, here we go.
loading up.
Target spotted.
We're letting the intros rock. She's so cute.
This
Look
should
at
be
her.
quick.
She's ready. She's ready for action.
But again, here's the thing. Both of these ladies, cute but deadly.
But deadly. Very powerful ladies.
Right?
Here we go.
So
You go behind me. All right.
okay, let's see. She's really throwing first blood.
Okay. We're just throwing out normals now. Okay. Gets an open.
Okay, got her open. He's gonna
Right,
lock
nice.
down.
Locks him out.
Good use of the dragon kick there.
Puts himself in the corner. Nice throw. Okay. Oh, and that was definitely me. He tried to wake up with something, but not sure what.
Again,
All right,
I'm
lets
liking
and
what I'm
jumps in,
seeing
and
here.
I think that
Corner
was
lockout with Orchid. It's gonna be serious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, doesn't go for the air grab. Interesting.
He went for a counter there, and I don't think that was very smart because he already had the damage. But okay, gets another opener. All right, here we go.
Quick lockout.
Gonna get a lot of damage here in the corner. What is the setup? Grenade, and
grenade.
goes in for the grab.
Ooh, still managed to get hit with the damage, but again, smoking ain't covered it.
All right, nice breaker for Shinryu.
And again, this corner
No
pressure.
breaker.
All right, Shizen Ryu takes the first life bar. What sure you got? All right, again,
Okay,
lock
opens
down
him
in
up
the
with
corner.
Rekkas. Nice combo breaker. Oh, it gets opened up by a low, and he's not watching his
that. You
legs.
gotta hold
You gotta
it,
watch
yeah.
your legs. All right, leaves a grenade there for sure.
Grenade,
Not
yeah.
gonna do anything.
A little bit of spite there.
All right, grab.
Not good, good. It opens up, goes for the shadow overhead, but again,
Here we go.
great breaker. And again, that's all it takes. Like you were just saying.
He tried to go for the linker.
The lows right there. You gotta watch your legs in this game.
I'm not sure what Shinryu is doing, but he keeps doing an opener. He's going for that lunging kick. I don't think he wants to do it. I think he's getting an input error every time. But anyways, triple opener, double kick, ends it quick.
All right, not bad.
That's a dragon. No, gets interrupted. Gets grabbed.
Nice grab. Good overhead.
Gets opened up. I like that. This is going to be a lot of damage. Shadow Ender. Oh no, level 4 Ender. That is so cool.
And the damage, 34%.
Okay.
All right, but gets out of the corner.
2, 3, 4. No, it gets locked down. No, why cancel? You had him locked down. No.
What?
He had him locked down.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. Again, that's just unfortunate.
It's okay.
That's
it's okay.
a bad break.
It's the first match. You know, maybe they're a little nervous. You know how it is in tournaments.
Exactly.
Sometimes when it's your first match, you need some time to really know what your opponent's doing.
Exactly. First match of the stream. Again, jitters are going to be there. Of
course,
to the best of us.
Eventually, we're all humans.
All right. So again, Shoryuken first on the board right now. And again, ladies and gentlemen, going to be best of 3.
And is he going to switch characters? He's going to rematch.
Yeah.
Maybe going to go to characters that allows him to think about it for a little bit.
All right, so he's going to dive right back in. I can respect that. I like that, no intensity. Again, hits him, opens him up with that low again.
He keeps getting interrupted. His pressure is not tight. All right, goes for the grenade setup. No, it catches him jumping.
Jesus.
Wake up low, wake up buttons.
And
Wreck
again,
up.
like I said, left and wide.
Yeah, heavy.
All right, goes
nice
to the tag.
Nice tag again. Okay, he does not want to get thrown. Get off me.
Trying to go for the shadow overhead.
Yep. That is not safe.
Toss and throw. Here comes the grenade.
Nice setup. Oh, what? That was going to blow up and combo, but no, he still gets a conversion. Combo breaker.
Beautiful breaker. He definitely needs to get out of there. He's on the wrong side of this life lead right now. Okay. Goes to the swing.
Right, Orchid wants to get out of that corner. Gets a lockout. He's going to get a lot of damage here. Level 4 Ender.
Ooh, baby. 41%. That life bar is gone. All right, so here we go. Right back into it again. These records just opening up. She's a view. It's an air grab. Sets out the grenade again. Gets the overhead.
He's gonna have to. Another heavy double.
Jeez,
and this is pretty much. Yeah.
That may as well have been an ultra combo. All right, I'm sorry. All right, so what can he do now? I mean, it's not necessarily lost, but again, still, this is a serious hill to climb.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. You're gonna end it right now. Yes. Oh no, let it go.
All right, like I said again, no need to again twist the knife any further. Just let it go.
Hey,
take your win.
I'm up there. Shoryuken is looking pretty dominant. We kind of wanted to make it an excuse that it was the first game for Shoryuken, but it's kind of looking like it's dominating. Oh, it is. It is first to 2.
Yeah.
It is first to 2, right?
Best of 3 on all of these.
Oh, okay.
Right, so again, like Manny,
awesome.
not to discredit Boris and Rio, because again, I'm loving the hat, I'm loving the gear that he's wearing right now.
He's definitely shining right now.
But I gotta call it like I see it. That may have been a little free. I'm sorry, it may have been a little free.
He kind of has to go back to the lab.
Again, like I said, here's the problem that we were seeing there. Every time Shoryuken is simply there, caught him with the lows.
Pressure and
open up every time, man. Those records, time after time.
And he never let off. He was always on top of him, and every time since Senryu wanted to pressure him, he never had the correct meaties. He was always letting Shoryuken wake up every single time, but.
And again, you can see it from there. And the weird thing about it was, just with the records, with the overheads, with the smoke grenades, man, every setup you could hope for is going to be
he was getting hit by everything.
Like I said, it was an attack on all sides, basically, man. But nonetheless, man, just seriously, an incredible fight. Good showing for Shoryuken. So hopefully, again, he's going to have to fight on. He moves on to the next phase of the bracket. But again, you know who is waiting on the other side of that. That's going to be tough, ladies and gentlemen. But it's still a couple of matches left.
He's going to be a tough man to beat, but we got some really good players. And again, Grief. I really thought it was going to be Baze and Rico Suave advancing towards the finals, but again, Grief. He's that player that can just sneak in there.
All right, but nonetheless.
Yeah, and now let's get into our next match of the night. It's going to be Shatter versus the Villain FGC. Mike, what do you think about this match?
Okay.
Shatter Zero.
Exactly. Here's the thing.
He's here again.
Yeah, again, I'm a fan of Shatter Zero. I like the way the guy plays. I love his play style. At the same time, you cannot walk up to an event with a tag like the Villain FGC and not have some dirty stuff on time, man.
He used to go by another tag.
He used to go by Demon Ballad.
Demon Ballad.
Exactly.
But now he's the villain of the FGC.
He's a villain of the FGC.
I don't know what he did, but he wants to be the villain of the FGC. So
look, here's the thing, man. Everybody's got to know. Everyone has to have the bad guy.
Role. Everybody has to have a role, man.
Exactly.
Some players have to be the good guy. Some players have to be the bad guy.
Ooh,
but
right,
anyways, here we have Shadow Jago
going up against
and Saberwolf. Yes.
All right, not bad. I haven't seen a lot of Saberwolf
lately. Yeah.
He's been. I don't want to say spotty.
Well, he's one of the characters that he's like. In this version of the game, he's like more neutral based, and players now in this version of the game, they tend to go to characters that have a lot of dirty mix-ups, a lot of pressure, a lot of mobility. Right. And Saberwolf is kind of like very basic still. He's very fundamental. But anyway, here we go. We're starting the match with a DP, and that is going to get punished right into a hard knockdown. Okay, what is the setup? Okay, we're having. Oh, he's definitely rushing down.
All right, yeah, wake up DP on that one.
All right, Shatter getting hit. Nice, goes low. Villain FGC.
Liking the stagger on his offense right now.
Like him out, and the Shatter is not just, he's getting hit by everything.
Exactly, yeah. Also the Shadow Eclipse.
He didn't forget that his back's a block, right? No, he didn't.
Okay, I would hope not.
Come on, Shatter, come on, I believe in you.
Ryan, again, the villain right now.
Ryan Saberwolf, he's mad. Look at him, he's just shaking. He's hungry for some Shadow Jago.
Going out those projectiles, but again, I'm liking what the
nice.
doing.
No conversion there from the projectile.
Okay, I like what the villain's doing there. He's going for the low attacks and missing the chip damage off the projectiles. Smart move. Misses the shadow counter, though. That ain't good. Goes to the wall splat, too. Goes to the shadow claw again. Gets the lockout, the splat into the grab.
Oh, another grab.
All right, nice pick up there. Good conversion. Tries to
get open up at the dive kick. No breaker there.
Ooh,
all right. There's instinct. Okay, we got a nice combo here.
Make it count, baby. Make it count.
It's still going. Okay. All right.
Level 4.
Let's go. Nice.
Still got
oh no, he dashes. He woke up.
Wow.
He woke up forward dash. Dynamic. And it actually worked.
Oh man, here's the thing, like he woke up.
Who does that? Who wakes up forward dash? In what game does that exist? Hey, but it worked.
It works. And here's the thing, like
you know what that means?
What's beautiful about it though, man. He got into it, goes to the wake up, immediately gets that heavy locker.
Yeah.
That was the problem. And he was just there. There's nothing you can do. One of the worst places you can be against a Saberwolf player is locked in the corner.
Yep. You will never get out. Anyways, the second match, really fast. All right, wakes up DP. Okay.
Nice slide.
Try to wake up dash again, but that's not gonna work. Okay. All right, here we go. The villain with the breaker.
All right, see a little bit more work from Shadow.
All right, no shadow counter there.
Goes into it, gets a lockout again. And the damage in the claws. Goes to the level 4 ender.
Okay, what the pressure medium, standing medium point.
All right, decent breaker. Definitely need that. Oh, but he goes to the grab. Nobody home.
Everybody's getting hit low today.
Dude, he's the shadow count today, but he's not going to be able to convert.
Oh, he did a taunt?
Did he just? Did I just
You're getting.
All right, you know what? Again, to each their own. That was his thing. If you wanted to do it, he wanted to do it.
All right. If you want to taunt when you're losing, all right, but.
Again,
hey, maybe he's feeling confident. Oh, not like that. Okay. Nice manual. No, and again. Tries to bait a shadow.
All right, he's
combo breaker.
Again, he's still got instinct on, so he can get some meter off of this, but he's still on the wrong side of it. Locked in.
And the villain FGC, he's just in there. Look, he's in the zone. He's just doing stuff. He's just pressing buttons.
He's locked in.
Oh, he's just doing stuff.
Right. Good conversion. Again, he keeps going for that low kick, starter off the throw. I mean, I'm not against it. Just like you got to time it.
You got to, yes.
Again.
No breaker and
into the instinct.
And that is how the cookie crumbles.
You know what?
Very fast it crumbles.
I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to say this, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to. With that first win, Villain simply said, say hello to the bad guy.
Yes, say hello to loser's bracket with that first match. Like, we knew what was coming, but
you know what?
Really expect the Shatter to do better, but you know what?
Again, it will surprise me. Here's the thing. When it comes to KI, you can never take anything for granted.
No.
Like I said, again, doesn't matter
if you got sharp.
Gotta stay sharp. Doesn't matter if you have what could be considered a better character. Look, if you go into the match and you're not prepared, you're going to eat that L. I'm sorry. You're going to have to hold it.
I don't think if he changed characters, it would have made a difference because that first match set the tone for like the set. Like, he looked pretty dominant. Again, like it looked like if Shatter went to character selection and tried to play another character, it was not going to work anyway, so...
Again, it was just one of those weird things, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I love aggressive play, but I also love smart play. Yeah. And one of the important things is that the best part of intelligent play is defense. Always got to be ready for it. You always have to be prepared. You always got to know where your opponent is coming from. If you don't, you're going to eat them 40% combos, ladies and gentlemen.
That is correct. And sadly, we didn't see a lot of defense in that set.
We did not.
Shatter just his legs. I don't think he has legs no more after this, man. Saber will just crash the legs off because he was getting opened up by lows all the time.
He got the claws, man. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. He got the claws.
Saber was a very aggressive character, man. And
again, like I said, it's beautiful about that. I love the fact that you bring that up again. The aggression that we saw from the villain.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff that I want to see, especially at an event like this, especially when it comes to KI, because there is no other game, in my opinion at least, that works when it comes to the aggression.
That's true.
Because again,
is no for offense.
Exactly. Again, you have your opportunities. Again, God bless the breakers, because Lord knows we need them in this game.
For real,
man,
but
so much action.
Now, let's get into our next match of the night. It's going to be the Hero of Time versus Luciano L'Amour.
Ooh,
Mike.
Okay. All right, here's the deal.
Hero of Time.
Hero of Time, I appreciate what he does. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I saw Hero of Time, I believe he was rocking Rash.
He was rocking that amazing Breath of the Wild hat. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's hard to forget that.
No, he's always looking snazzy.
All right, so again, he's on the forward. Let's see which way he's going to go to now. Gonna lock another Shadow?
Shadow Jago? Another Shadow Jago?
Wouldn't be surprised.
I like seeing some Jago.
All right, get some. Oh, okay.
Glaciers. I'm actually happy that I'm seeing Glaciers because I was asking some other players.
Pick the Aghanos snake. Just throwing that out there. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see. They heard you.
I can still rock with that. I'm cool with it.
Aghanos. But yeah, I was asking some of the players. So who's like the top tier characters in this version of the game? You know, who's dominating, who's strong, or not, and apparently Glaciers is actually top 5 now in this version of Killer Instinct. So I'm really excited to see what Luciano has with Glaciers.
All right.
I do remember Luciano. He has come here before. His Glaciers is really good, and again, I'm just want to see some Glaciers gameplay. Here we go.
All right. One of the things I want to see again, Luciano is going to have to definitely work Glaciers' range to go against Shadow Jago. All right, good breaker to open it up.
And this match,
that's out the hail.
This match should be pretty slow because both characters have really good projectiles. You know, they got ways to get around the projectiles.
Case in point.
And and they both can control a lot of the screen. And right now, Luciano is looking at his control of the screen.
And seriously, you just saw 2 relatively strong combos on the other side of the screen from the man.
And look at Shadow Jago's health already. It's like it's about 70%.
And again, like Luciano spent the majority of that match thus far in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Well, goes to the shoulder rush.
You mentioned earlier in the last match that you never want to be in the corner against Saberwolf, but you just don't want to be in the corner against any player that has good offense. Especially,
good point.
Yeah, because when you're in the corner, you cannot keep moving back, which means that it's going to be harder for you to react to what your opponent is doing because you don't have space to keep backing up.
All right.
So
good combo there from Hero of Time. Goes to the shadow charge.
Nice
excellent shadow counter.
Keeps him up. Right. Goes for the auto double. Like auto doubles, medium auto doubles.
Another level 4 ender.
Okay.
Nice 40%.
Oh my God! You confirmed that. Nice. That was that was actually OD. That was actually OD.
See, that's how you play.
I never seen that confirmed.
That's how you got to do it, ladies.
Let's go.
Get some lockdown in the corner off the
nice.
Nice lockdown.
Nice heavy auto double. Okay, we have a match.
Here we go.
We have a match. In the corner, Glaciers. Are you gonna stay? No, wake up the shoulder.
Hold this.
All right, lights him out with the auto double lights.
Luciano's fighting back. Goes to the level 4 ender.
A lot of damage this character does.
Damn, 53%.
Yes, this character hurts. He's definitely one of the best in the game right now.
All right, trying to go for the overhead. Nice little mix up there. Gets grabbed out. All right, playing it safe right now.
All right, see a crazy confirm again. Oh my God, I think he's fishing for it. He's fishing for it. Nice. He baited the puddle. No.
Ooh, but again, the breaker. And now, Hero Time's got to be careful. That bar's looking pretty low.
Oh, he avoided the hail. Okay, nice pressure. Oh my God. He's gonna make a comeback. No, he dropped the combo.
Oh.
Shoryuken. Okay.
Oh, both into it. All right, both characters going into instant right now.
Oh my God.
Hero Time's gonna have to be really careful.
He can end this. No, you have so many chances.
He's got an opportunity.
Right
Can
here.
he pull it off?
Manual into. Yes, he's gonna break. No, and this is it. End it. Yep.
Oh,
all right.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. Okay, now that right there, that was tense.
Yeah, the hero of time.
That was tense right there.
That was a really good match. That was a really good match.
I'm getting the palpitations right now.
Things are starting to pick up now.
Time out.
Like, man, he's like...
Yes, Luciano, look at me. Not so fast, man. Not so fast.
I got something for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me go to character select screen real quick. Think about things. You know, you was doing this. You were throwing fireballs from this distance. Now I'm gonna position myself here. He's thinking about the match right now.
Yeah, again. And that's the best thing to do, man. Like I said, the beauty of it is afterwards, you know, after the character select, after the victory, you know, screen and everything, you have a moment there.
Yeah.
Use that opportunity. Take time.
Yeah, take a breather. You know, think about the match because a lot of players, and I'm actually one of them. I don't like to take a break.
Okay.
Because I have this stupid, cocky attitude that I have a game plan and I don't need to think about it. If I lose, I just need to do it better next time.
Right.
But maybe I do need to start doing that. And I actually recommend it to everybody at home that is just starting to go to tournaments. When you lose your match, go to character select screen. You don't have to switch characters. Just go to character select screen, think about the match, take a breather,
collect
relax,
yourself, man.
Collect yourself, then try to win. Because that's what you're there to do.
And we just see it right now. Luciano did the exact same thing. Came on, took the L real quick, but it's only one match. Right. Best of 3 now. Took his time, went back to character select, calm, collective, went right back to Glacius. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Now let's see if those 30, 40 seconds of meditation and character select screen pay off now. And
like I said,
maybe he can tie this game 1-1. And here we go.
Right back into it.
All right, he did empty jump throw.
Yeah, gets a locking on the throw again.
All right, medium auto. Oh, nice breaker. Okay, and both of these guys are really good at breaking, actually. Okay, we have some zoning. Nice, catches him with the puddle. Okay.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Like Glacius, he can take you out from the other side of the screen, baby.
All right, now he's in the corner. Oh my God, the pressure. Pressure's real. Oh, nice manual.
That's one of the things about that throw.
Oh, what was so dirty? Oh, nasty.
All right, good to picks him up.
Nice.
Time that beautiful.
Yup, time that beautiful. He did the first 2 and then he did it on the last one to throw him off.
Okay, trying to go for the cross.
Nice.
Goes to the slide kick.
Slide.
Take this damage. The breaker again. And I love the fact such even pace in this match. These two are going back and forth.
Exactly. And actually, Hero of Time, he's not guessing with those slides. He's actually reacting to the hail from a certain distance on the screen.
Ooh, get the lockout.
Okay, so he's actually reacting. Nice.
Okay. All right, that's one life bar down. But again, it's still anybody's match.
Yeah, it's still anybody's match. Again, Glacius is a character that does a lot of damage. If he locks you out, he will do about 35 to 40% damage every single time if he locks you out. And he's going to catch him jumping, yes. What's going to be the meat? He's going to wake up DP, no throw.
Just the first throw.
Yeah.
Now, this is good because it's going to give him great positioning on the screen. Doesn't have to worry about any early wake-up attacks, nothing like that.
And now both of these players are on their last health, so they're gonna play a little bit more cautious, a little bit more lane.
All right, pops instinct, try to make it safe.
All right, nice. Oh, nice pressure.
There you go.
Okay, locks him out, and this is gonna be decent damage. We're gonna have about 40, 30, 37%, 35%.
All right, good close range. Yeah, like I said, man, instinct slowly winding down.
All right, Luciano trying to make something happen here. Nice combo breaker from the Hero of Time. He does dash the dive kick, and oh my God, he's just chasing him. Glacius, you cannot go anywhere. You're mine.
Ooh, man, just get that last hit. Oh, those are all 3, right?
Oh, he had it. Oh, is he trying to do like a special fatality, something? What is he doing?
I don't know. He's trying to go for the ultimate.
Yeah. No, he cannot go for the ultimate. He's not on the green health. Yeah. So maybe he just had like a brain fart or something. But anyway, Luciano trying to survive, basically. Oh my God! And that crossed him up. Don't get locked out. You might die. Oh my God! He can do this. He can do this. Yes.
Just like that. He's gonna rock with that ultimate, baby.
Yes.
Go with that ultra combo. Right now, we got our first tie match now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is the type of stuff that I enjoy seeing. Again, like we were talking about earlier, these two have been going blow for blow.
Blow for blow, yeah.
Even throughout the entire thing. Nobody really had a commanding life lead.
I guess it does work going to a character. He's doing it too. He's going to a character selection. He has to think about what happened.
Proof in the pudding, right?
Don't be me. Don't be cocky and think you know everything, and don't do that. Just go to character select screen and think about the match.
I said take your time, collect yourself, reset some things, get back into it. All right, so again, both players right back to it.
I do have an excuse. You know where I got that from? Not going to character select screen. I am a big Daigo. Well, he's not my favorite player, but I am a big Daigo fan. And he never goes to character select screen. He goes to rematch almost instantly. So, yeah, I was like, you know what? If Daigo doesn't do it, I'm not going to do it. Because if Daigo's going with a strategy, and it should work,
And look, if the Beast does it, I
got to do it.
All right, so switch things up. We got Rash's theme now, so a little bit different music.
All right. We got Rash's theme in Maya's stage, my babe, of course. Looking like Beyonce in this game.
Hard not to make that comparison, man. I'm sorry.
Who make Maya look like Beyonce? I know you're a Beyonce fan somewhere.
Whoever it is, just thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I know. Yep.
All right, so here we are. Switch things up. Tie game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Each player got one match.
All right, jump in like it. Jumping heavy point. Okay. Nice throw.
I know.
Up the photo.
Yeah, good use. Putting out the hail to absorb that.
And you can tell Luciano is playing a little bit more lame. He's just throwing hail photos, and again, he needs to understand that the Hero of Time is actually reacting to the hail with live. So you want to pick your spots where you want to do hail, basically.
Simple lockout, but again, goes to the lift. This is a shadow kick. Here we go. I'm trying to keep it going with the dash. I like that. All 3 hits of the jump in.
Oh, nice bait. Okay, I mean it was a little risky, but it worked. Hey, sometimes in fighting games, sometimes you have to be willing to take risks.
Oh, really? I said the shadow got to click on that one. I guess he had one more hit of the shadow kick there.
All right, nice.
Trying to go for the block and gets it on.
All right, a lot of pressure with jump-ins.
All right.
Goes to laser sword and gets broken. Misses the puddle. No, that's not safe. No. Oh my God. Oh, why he ended it so fast? You should have gone for more damage.
Could have rocked with that one.
Oh, nice shadow counter.
Yeah,
from the Hero of Time.
Build up that shadow.
Building that. And now he has full juice. I am so happy that they made the super bars purple. Because purple is actually the best color in the world, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Again, I know a couple of people will agree with you, myself included, but no. All right, here we go. All right, so now again, Hero Time. He's got a little bit of a life lead, but again, here, can he pull it off? He's not going to be locked in completely. Man,
okay, he got the pressure.
Oh, why? Why, Luciano? Why? All right, good breaking there. All right, man, to get that life bar down. Now, it's not impossible, again. Keep building that meter.
Luciano. Okay, I mean, he's trying to survive.
Right. Now, again, personally, if I were Luciano right now, again, never mind. Yeah.
And he's going to end it.
I said I was going to say that. I was going to say that again. If I were Luciano's shoes, I would try to get instinct up, get that little bit of armor on, but got that confirmed too quickly.
Yeah.
Just like that, the Hero of Time moves on. Takes one step closer.
I'm happy I saw some glaciers.
Yes, again, like I said, I can't be happy. One of the things that I enjoy, especially when it comes to like Killer Instinct events, is that you get to see a lot of decent character variety.
And Killer Instinct is one of the fighting games that has like the most diverse character select.
It's crazy, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, one of the things that I enjoy is that you have your small, speedy characters like, you know, your Kim Woos and whatnot.
Well, it's not even about playstyle. It's just like you have ninjas, you have dinosaurs, you have golems, you have a locust from Gears of War, you have everything.
You have Arbiter, you have, you know, a mini gun.
Halo,
again, you basically have, you know, everything you can hope for.
And they all fit in the Killer Instinct world. Like, they look like they all belong in the game. Like, they're not out of place.
All right, okay, so here we are. We're seeing the replay here, and it's going to be from the later match. And this is what we were talking about. Beautiful use there, and I don't understand exactly why. I'm guessing the last hit of the, you know, shadow kick canceled out the shadow counter.
Yeah.
All right, but again, here it is.
Probably just timed a little bit too late, but again, you being in the corner is dangerous. Yeah. You have no space to work with, so you have to. Basically, your tools are limited
and
to
again,
keep
like,
fighting.
I agree with what you were saying earlier. I don't know why. He got the lockdown. I don't know why he didn't keep that combo going.
Keep that combo going, yes.
A little bit curious, but again, like I said, here's the thing.
Me being a former Killer Instinct player,
yes.
Sometimes when you're pressuring, you're not really expecting the lockout, so you're just committing to whatever ender, whatever quick combo you were going to do. So when you finally get the lockout, you realize that too late, so you're already committed to your ender. But in this situation specifically, it looked like he had enough time to realize that it was a lockout, because he kind of ended it early, like a second after the lockout.
And here's the thing I was worried about. Again, this is what we're saying, that again, if I were in Luciano's shoes, if I was playing Glaciers, I would have gone for the armor almost immediately after that. Yeah. But again, it was just too little a deficit. He could not get over that life lead. And here we're going to see it right here. All it took, the one hit, opened him up. And that lockout, that's what sealed the deal.
And that's a staple. That's a staple BNB. If he likes you out, he'll always do like a combo into the shadow dive kick, and then he'll end it. And yeah, that is a staple BNB, and Hero of Time, man. I love me some Shadow Jacob.
Hey man, like I said, he's a good character, and you know, I like the fact that there are just really subtle differences between him and Jacob. That's one of the important things I enjoy.
But anyways, guys, now let's get into our next match of the night. It's going to be Elevate Rico versus Shoryuken.
All right, so again, we saw...
The winner of this match advances to day 2, actually, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
Now, here's the thing. When we were at the top of the broadcast, and we looked at the brackets, we immediately saw a name that was set out. We immediately saw a name that was put right ahead. You got to buy. The reason being is because, again, the name belongs to the one, the only, the incomparable
One
Rico
of the evil
Suave.
champs. One of the evil champs of the game.
Yeah. And when it comes to Rico, man, there's literally nothing he cannot do in this game.
Plays a lot of characters.
Oh, yeah.
Plays a lot of playstyles. Plays a lot of playstyles.
Again, like I said, it's just like he's one of those guys. He can go at any angle, and you just pretty much damn near anybody on the roster, he can take somebody.
Is there like a bug in the air that everybody's playing Shadow Jago? What's going on?
I don't know.
Wait, actually.
Oh, you know?
No, yeah. He's another character that's top tier in this game.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well, not super top, but he's like way better than before.
Ah, all right.
So yeah, so maybe
Right,
that's
so-
why everybody's using Shadow Jago.
All right, but now the question is, how's Shadow Jago going to hand up against Maya?
Maya.
Let's see. Curiosity. All right.
Right.
Go for it. Yes, sir.
Still opening, all right. Tries to go for a manual, misses. Rico with a jumping in into grab. Nice manual.
You know, simple combo always works. You know, again, don't think that you got to actually go for broke every time you rock somebody down, ladies and gentlemen. Small, simple combos, again, whittle away. It's death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Especially with a jagged-ass sword like he got. So, yeah.
And Rico's mobility with Shadow Jago is just amazing. And if you can tell already from the other Shadow Jago players that we have seen, Rico's playing very slow and very calculated. Like, he's not just throwing out normal. He's just not rushing in recklessly. Like, he's actually waiting. But now he's getting combo. All right, wakes up DP and gets blocked. No punish.
Ooh, jump insta-fire, bro. Not good, not good. All right, good roll. Get away from it. Ah, the dive kicks. And again, Rico just going to
Can we just appreciate the view right here in this stage?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It's lovely. Quite low. All right, let's open up. Decent combo, but again, what Shoryuken needs right now is, again, he needs one of those big combos. He needs to get a serious lockdown. Because, again, you don't want to be on a complete whole life bar behind Rico.
Yeah.
He's never going to let you breathe.
nope. Again,
He goes to the overhead, gets the range on him.
when you're fighting one of the best, you always want to go toe-to-toe when it comes to the health bar. You never want to be down by too much. Because these type of players, you cannot make a mistake. Because if you do, you'll pay big for it.
And he goes
you
for
might
it.
never come back. And
He done it. He done did it.
He done did it. The ultimate. Boom. He done did it. Boom. And he got an achievement. Wow. That is so...
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, remarkable professional.
That is good storytelling right
Not
there.
only does he
He
land the
ended it
ultimate.
with an ultimate, and he got an achievement. Wow.
All right, but again, here's the thing. I get the very funny feeling that's not going to be the last one we see tonight.
No, I think he's going to go for it again because it's going to be really hard to get that green health.
And again, like I said, Shoryuken, he's going to have to find something. Now, here's the thing I got to ask. Like, do you think he should have gone to a different character? Or would it have mattered?
No, this matchup is actually really, really good for Maya. It might even be in her favor, from what I remember. But it's not the character. We're past that. We're past that in this match.
I said again, it's not the car, it's the driver.
Right now, yep.
All right.
Right now, Rico's in control. It doesn't matter.
Gotta be, a little bit careful again, and I can appreciate him trying to mount the offense, but still, again, there are too many openings that Rico can snap on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, his frame traps are so calculated. Every time he makes him block something, he knows at what distance is going to end up, so he can frame trap him again. And wow, that did decent damage. No combo breaker here, and this is going to be another ultimate. No. Is Rico going to go for the ultimate?
Like I said, he did. It won't surprise me. All right, opportunity here.
All right, Shoryuken fighting.
Fight back against Shadow.
Yeah,
before ender.
Rico's just going to take it here. No reason to try to risk a combo breaker. And he wants to kill him. He definitely wants to kill him with an ultimate because he's trying to open him up.
Yep. Oh, no. Oh, baby, why?
He's going to go for it. And here we go, yep.
And again, it's 2 for 2.
2
on
for
the
2.
And again, if anybody could, it would be Rico.
So cool. Shadow Jago, ladies and gentlemen.
It's done. And just like that, Rico proving the legend. He's not the myth.
Evo 2015 champ.
Exactly. It's not the myth. It's the man. Rico Suave, ladies and gentlemen.
Ow.
Just like that. Rico, again, moves on relatively calm. Keeping it. But if I know anything about Rico, if I know anything about a player of his quality, he's not going to rest on his laurels.
No,
he's not going to go take it sleeping.
No.
He's going to get in there, and he's just going to wait for the next opponent.
Yeah.
But right now, I would love to say that Shoryuken had a chance. But again, you're going up against an Evo champion.
He was not reacting to dashes. He wasn't reacting to... even though Rico was playing very patient, very methodical, he was doing some risky dive kicks.
Oh, yeah.
That could have gotten crouching fears by Maya. You could actually anti-air dive kick, and if he does, and if he tries to bait the crouching heavy punch, you just whiff. You know, nothing will happen. But if he does commit to actually going towards you, you'll always anti-air. So you know, he missed a couple anti-airs opportunities. He didn't check enough dashes. He just got dominated.
Yeah, again, like I said, you know, it's one of those things, and again, it's always going to be that moment. It's not to say that, again, every match is going to be a wash. But again, there are going to be times where you're just going to have to go up against somebody who is simply better.
Cool. Sometimes you will fight those players who are just better.
Again,
they're just better. You just have to get better.
Like I said, that is no shortness of anybody else. All right, so we see the bracket right now. Now, obviously, again, Rico, he got the first spot, so he's going to be the first member of our top 8.
Yep.
So now,
as suspected.
Exactly. So again, we got a couple of losers matches to work through. We got the Villain FGC. We got the Villain going to be going up against the Hero, ladies and gentlemen. All right, after that, we're going to have Shatter going up against Luciano. And those are going to determine who we're going to take our losers brackets.
Yeah.
Right now, the winner of this is going to be the next spot. So again, who's going to be able to get to, you know, that fabulous 4 to make it to top 8 for next week?
Let's see. I mean, the Villain FGC, his Saber Wolf was looking kind of ferocious earlier.
Like I said, the Saber Wolf was turned all the way up. That's what it was. Okay?
Yeah.
But the Hero of Time, again, no slouch, man. So here it is. We're going to have that match. At the same time, we got Shatter going up against Luciano. Shatter, I was a little bit disappointed with how he performed in the last matchup. And again, Luciano, he put on a great performance. Went toe-to-toe, blow for blow with his opponent.
Yeah.
But again, he just simply didn't get the win. So now these two are eventually going to have to play each other. And waiting for either one of them is going to be Shizen Ryo, and on the other side of that is going to be Shoryuken. So now the question
That is our loser side?
Yes.
Yes. And now, let's head to our host, Amy Pafref, for an interview with our latest winner.
Hey guys, thanks. I'm here with Rico, who is advancing in our tournament. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, tell us who you played with, and is it a character you normally play with?
Shadow Jago, yes, he's one of my favorite characters.
What do you like about playing?
That he's very gimmicky with the whole teleporting left and right. Keeps your opponents on their toes, which side they have to guess on, pretty much.
Is there anyone out here in the crowd that you're seeing that you're thinking of as big competition in this tournament?
Yeah, all of them. All of them are pretty threatening.
Who in particular? I want you to name names.
Base, pretty much.
What are you doing to prepare for the next round?
Nothing, just play.
Play, just keep on playing. All right, well, good luck. Congratulations. We have so much more coming up. Killer Instinct, Killer Classic. But for now, let's take a short break. We'll be right back after this.
Once either of them got put in the corner, it was a wrap.
Again, just like that, it was all it took.
Which is how most, Mike, and for anyone joining us to talk about action we've seen, let's talk about the action we've seen so far.
All right, so what we've seen thus far, we've seen a lot of Shadow Jago play. But the beautiful thing about that, even though we've seen a bunch of Shadow Jagos, we've seen 3 different types of Shadow Jago play.
So Rico was playing more slow,
he was playing
more
the
patient.
slow, the methodical. You know, we watched it a little bit earlier. We saw Shadow Jago, who was
Hero of Time.
Oh yeah,
Hero of Time was more rushed down, more slides, you know, more dive kicks.
Again, like I said, he was working because the beautiful thing that I like, again, there's a great juxtaposition between those two. With Rico, you have somebody who, again, is not necessarily in your face, but again, he's slow, he's unavoidable.
Yeah.
With Hero, he's coming at you from every side. He's trying to make sure that you're going to be off your toes throughout the entire match. Because he doesn't want you to know what he's doing. Yeah. He don't want you to keep guessing.
And now, let's go to our next match. It's going to be the Villain FGC versus the Hero of Time. I like that. The Villain FGC versus the Hero of Time.
Again, like I said, you could not have asked for a better matchup right now.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
But again, I don't want to see from here again. We know that Villain, he's going to be bringing his Saber Wolf, unless he's got something else in his trick bag.
Well, he does play multiple characters.
Right. This is also true.
Yeah. So
the question is, who's he going to be bringing to the table?
But I mean, his Saber Wolf was looking really good.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Yeah. He was definitely, he was rushing that down.
Like I said, he's just everywhere. But at the same time, he's going to be going up against the Hero of Time. Hero of Time, again, like we were saying a second ago, very, very in your face. Very, I would go so far as to say slightly unorthodox. In terms of, again, trying to go for the far projectile into the confirm.
Into the dive kick confirm.
Again, it's brilliant. That's old school fighting games right there, ladies.
See, but now this is gonna be a tricky match because both players are very aggressive.
Oh yeah.
like we were saying about the Hero of Time, his Shadow Jacob is very aggressive. The Villain FGC, he's look, he's gonna go Rash. Look, yeah, not Saberwolf. And this is another character that is very very offensive.
Mm-hmm. All right, so again, now here's one thing that Hero of Time is going to have to be very careful about.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this to be funny or anything, but yes, Rash can literally eat projectiles.
Yes.
You can't be getting sloppy with those.
Yep.
You got to be really, really on point with them.
So if you play a character, or you're just a player that plays a character with a projectile and you like zoning a lot, you have to be careful against Rash because he can get through zoning really quick.
Oh, yes.
Again, he eats the projectiles. He has the tongue zip, and yeah, like it's a character with really good mobility. And he has him in the corner now.
And yeah, you got to be careful around Rash. Because he hits you with the Miley Cyrus, coming like a wrecking ball and open you up.
I like that actually.
Also, again, shout out to the guys who picked this. They're picking Eagles theme here. Enjoy this music. And goes to the lockout, but doesn't really follow up.
All right. The Villain FGC puts the Hero in the corner.
Goes for the low stop, but doesn't go for it. Gets him with the horns.
Nice overhead by Villain.
There it is. All right, doesn't go for the grab.
Tries to go for a little reset there with the grab, but didn't work.
All right, here we
Nice
go.
punish.
Opens him up again. Good breaker from the Villain.
And we have a really good match right here.
Yeah,
we're going blow for blow. Yeah.
I know. Right now, Hero Time got a slight life lead, but that can change in a second.
Wow, that actually hit. The hitbox is really big.
Seriously, man. Yeah, this is, generally his best wake attack, not his only wake attack. Oh, but here we go. This is that slippery stuff that we was talking about with Hero Time. Throws you out, baits you with that projectile, and then catches you with the dive kick. But there, didn't need anything fancy, just a quick lock.
Yep. All right.
Goes to the zip.
And now he's gonna hold into this lead.
Goes to the instinct. Good decision there from Villain. Just a little and again, that instinct is just slowly draining for Hero Time.
All right, Villain has him in the corner. And no, I want to see more anti-airs because the Hero of Time, he actually is jumping a little bit too much.
Yeah, and he's getting punished every time, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be careful, man. Don't just throw him out there. Because again, he literally eats those, right?
Does he get meter when he eats fireballs, projectiles? I haven't been paying attention to the meter.
Neither have I. I'm too wrapped up in the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see a shadow kick.
All right. No, tries to go for the shadow counter, but no go there.
Take the horns.
All right, activate instinct. Gonna go for the mix-up. Unbreakable, no. Yep.
Hold that.
Nice, that was a manual combo. I didn't know you could do that, actually.
Good stuff there from Villain.
Nice.
Right, so again, now, I feel really weird because, technically, it's strange because we have the Villain FGC playing a battle to who's the good guy, and we got the Hero Time playing Shadow Jacob, who is the bad guy. So again, like I said, this is
what is this parallel world we're in right now?
This is the strangest timeline right now.
This is a weird timeline right now.
But again, like I said, so now I don't really know. I want to know: am I going for good? Am I going for evil? But how does it work? All right, but nonetheless,
we're all confused here.
Yeah. All right, but Hero Time, he's going back to the character select now. He could either be taking a moment to collect himself, or maybe he's going to switch things up.
Yeah.
I said again, there's an opportunity.
Doesn't he play regular Jago also?
I'm trying to think, maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure I remember him for being a Jago player, not Shadow Jago.
All right, so again,
let's see.
Hearing them all over.
Maya maybe, Orchid. He's gonna play.
Flirting with a lot of characters right now. Cursor is everywhere.
Stop teasing us. Stop teasing.
All right. Getting there. Got a little comfortable on Jago.
Oh, wow. We're going to have...
Fight fire with fire.
We're going to have an animal fight. Somebody call Peter.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, no frogs were harmed in the making of this event. Okay, now just debating on the color. Because if you're going to go on with Rash, you got to have style, baby. Got to have style.
Got to have style. You gotta have style and go into other people's games and ruin the party.
Yeah.
Like he's doing right now.
All right, so again, first mirror match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. All right, so now Villain FGC is up 1 over Hero Time.
Right,
again,
so
for the time being, it's still best of 3 matches.
And just so everybody at home can follow, Hero of Time is the silver, purplish, white frog.
I would go so far as to say he's the platinum.
Yeah, he's the platinum. He's the platinum.
And again, like I said, we got the gold and platinum.
Platinum gold, yeah. Yep. All right, here we go. We have a frog fight. Nice manuals. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you.
Like that whole area right here, just juggling all day.
That look cute.
Okay. All right, goes to the line, but again, can't follow through on it. Trying to go for the wrecking ball, trying to keep himself safe. Good overhead.
And they are fighting in a Halo stage, as you can see. What are these guys' name? I forgot.
Covenant?
The Covenant, yeah. Arbiter.
Yeah, Arbiter.
Arbiter, yeah.
All right, lock down in the corner. Gets him with the wrecking ball, goes to the splat. Trying to go for the frog zip again.
Nice throw.
Not dealing with these breakers.
All right, hero of time. Blocks the overhead. That is -2. Yes, checks him. And that is completely invisible and blocked. Going to combo with the bike.
Take the horns.
And that is right. The bike does restance you. The bike does restance you, yep. So you have to guess the mix-up right after.
Took that splat, too.
All right, the Miley Cyrus.
That's going to do.
All right, he's
trying to get the big boot out.
He's just giving tongue everywhere now.
Drop him around.
Okay.
Going for the wrecking ball again.
Nice, gets it slow.
Shadow horns, goes for it. All right, that's going to be one line far down off the hero at a time. Okay. Yeah, he's just running right into it. Gotta respect that. All right, not bad.
Playing very patient now. Nobody wants to get hit.
Yeah, man, seriously, because again, like both players, they see that again. Everybody's got one good meter.
This is the tournament life, and the Villain FGC is really holding on to that life lead, that little life lead they had, and this is not going to be safe. No,
sorry,
very
man.
risky.
Not good.
I know you want that little bit of help, but you cannot get thirsty because he knows you're thirsty, so he's gonna play different.
Ooh, try to go for the counter. Like I said, now hero time's got to be really careful because Villain is sitting on instant. Sitting there waiting for it. But again, it works on both ways.
Wow, that was actually a trip guard. That was a punish.
So the chips, the boots. What do you got for him? All right, goes to that, toss him in the corner.
Okay, he's still alive. I mean, he actually could do this. He just needs 2 counter breakers. That's it.
Good time.
Probably just one. Just a good counter breaker and then just a really good combo after. That's it. But it's going to be hard to get. All right, wakes up jab.
All right, has an opportunity to throw. Gets him into the corner. There you go. Suave lifts him.
All right. All right, one of these juggles. Nice. He has him in the corner. Okay, we're definitely seeing something now. Oh, don't let him out of the corner.
Trying to go for it. One save, maybe one save. Ooh.
And the villain, he's so
stylish.
He's so evil.
Let's say it again. He's
Look at him. He's so evil. Look at him.
Goes to the post. And goes.
And the Villain FGC.
Gets him with that ultra time. Just like that. So again,
hero of time, looking a little disappointed with the head shake.
Like I said again,
sorry, man.
For every winner, there unfortunately has to be a loser. Right now, again, like I said, no hero time.
That's life, sadly. Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
That's just nature.
The villain moves on. Not gonna lie, I said again. But again, it was a good match. Always fun to see a mirror match because at that point, it's not really a matter about the mechanics or the tools that play. You know,
everything was just like weird. Like it was the villain of the FGC versus the hero of time.
Exactly.
And then when the hero of time picked Rash, he would pick platinum, and the other one was gold.
Exactly.
It was like
it's just there's a whole bunch going on right there.
Yeah, this timeline is weird. Things are happening, but
all right, but nonetheless, you see it right there. The villain lives to fight another day. He's not in the top 4 just yet. He's still gonna have to go through, I believe, either Season Rio or
Shoryuken. Yes.
Exactly. All right.
They're gonna fight in the losers bracket.
Right. Okay. So now we're gonna keep things going. We're gonna have a couple more matches, ladies and gentlemen. Now, keep in mind, after this, there's still a whole nother pool going on.
Yeah.
So again, more action for later.
Yeah. And now let's get into our next match of the night. It's going to be Shatter versus Luciano L'Amour. Now, what do you think about this, Mike?
All right.
We saw Luciano's Glaciers and it was looking good.
Very.
He took it 2-1 against the Hero of Time. Was his first match, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I think I could see better gameplay from him.
Yeah.
You know, he already played one match. He's warmed up.
Oh yeah. Like
so hopefully we get to
now.
So hopefully we get to see more Glaciers action.
Again, like I said, with Shatter, one of the things I need to see a little bit more comprehensive offense.
And I need to see a little bit more anger because he looks too happy right now. And you know, I think you should always be happy in life. You should always be positive, but I want to see some fire in his eyes. He's like,
Luciano,
you know what I'm saying? He's like,
he's trying to go for it.
He's just
I see it right there.
He's just having fun. He's just having fun.
I'm seeing it right there. Luciano, he's trying to go for the handshake tag. Didn't work right that first time. All right, so again,
I believe in you,
going through it now. He's going to be going up against a different Shadow Jacob.
You know what, Mike? We cannot be biased, but I'm going for Shadow this match. And you root for Luciano.
And again, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Luciano, he picked the character that I like more, so I have no problem doing
that. Here we go. Let's go, Shadow.
All right, so come on.
But anyways, let's have a good match, guys. All right. Overhead gets the opener.
Okay. Good breaker there.
Luciano breaks the manual.
And right now, like I said, one of the things that Shatter's going to have to be careful about is that he's going up against somebody who has the range game over him.
And already we are seeing mistakes not being punished. Shatter just did a crouching medium kick into slide on block and then went into a grab, and Luciano didn't interrupt none of that. And again,
all right, goes to the X-Lock kick. Keeps it going. Goes to level 4 ender. 48% damage. Gotta eat that, homie. I gotta
Shatter, okay, all right. He's definitely looking better now.
Luciano gotta be careful, man. Like I said, I understand you want to like go kind of have a jumping game, but you can't really get too froggy with air projectiles in your face.
And okay, Shatter's definitely looking like a new man right now.
Yeah, like I said, he's found his wings. He got a second breath. He picked himself back up.
I'm seeing that fire. I'm seeing that fire.
And I can hear right now. I can hear them button smashes.
Yes.
Like, he's got that fire.
Yep. He's clicking those buttons hard.
There he goes for. That's a nice grab. Good lockdown.
Nice.
Ooh, what's up? Goes into the instinct.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Oh, and the counter break.
Let's go.
Oh.
I'm getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice. Pick it up, kid. Okay.
All right.
All right. All right.
Again, even though, Luciano did lose, I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing now from Shadow.
It's me, man. I'm giving him energy. I'm just throwing positive energy.
All right, just giving him the good vibes, man. Giving him good vibes.
The anger. I want to see that anger in his eyes. Let's go.
All right, Luciano, again, he's sitting there. He's concentrating.
No more being biased. Man, I just like seeing the kids win, man. I like seeing the kids win.
All right, so then go back to
Luciano, I like seeing you win too, but...
I said Luciano's a character. Luciano's a personality. That's what I like. Gotta give him
definitely, yeah.
He's sitting there in the end.
Always been a KI fan.
Deep in thought. I like that. Because again, he has the options right now. He can go right back to the Glaciers play and kind of just tighten up, or he can switch things up. Now, if he wants a counter pick, who do you think he should be going for right now?
To counter pick Jago, I'll say a character that can get to him whenever he wants and can get away from him. So maybe Rash, maybe Saberwolf. Because again, those are characters that are, when they're in, and they could get in quick. Glaciers, again, I don't even think this is actually bad for either character. I think this is a 5-5 matchup. It's just that something awoken in Shadow's heart, man.
Shadow came back.
He came back to life.
Maybe, you know what it is? Yeah, since his name is Shadow, he probably heard like the Stone Cold Steve Austin blast. That's what it was.
Right.
Okay. All right, so again, Luciano decided to switch up the little skin real quick.
Again,
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, he's got to take this, locks him down the corner.
Has him in the corner now.
Ooh,
wakes up DP, but gets meted by the hail.
Okay,
nice. He just keeps guessing wrong here in the corner. Gotta get out.
Hey, I'm liking again this. I don't want to say sneaky play, but again, this very, very concise play. Setting up the hail, going to the tunnel, and just like waiting for him on wake up. I like that idea. Like the Lisa ball right there. Doesn't have to eat that.
All right, Shadow just playing very aggressive right now. He just wants to kill him. Okay, that is not safe. No, that is not safe. Slide. Okay. It's not safe.
All right, goes for opens up, gets the lockout.
Okay, Luciano picking it up. Over the puddle. Oh, back dashes out of that. Nice. That back dash looks so cool. He crosses his arm like a boss. All right,
here we go.
Heavy out of the no, trying to go there.
Yeah. All right, nice tech.
Oh, what was that?
You know, you said he was too dedicated on the other side.
And again, crouching medium kick into a low kick slide. Luciano's getting opened up by that. That is a fake string.
Beautiful breaker right there. Into the face.
Yeah, nice combo breaker.
So that goes to the slash.
Stagger. All right, that's a quick. Yeah, no need to keep continuing the combo. That was already gone.
All right, so again, still one round apiece.
Picks up DP. Nice, meaty with the standing heavy punch.
Into the instinct.
All right, some mana is going to be a breaker. Oh, okay, breaker.
He's got to be careful again. He still has
I would have lost my home, man, if he shadow counter there again.
All right, good clash.
Hey, Luciano's fighting, man. He's clicking those buttons hard. He's definitely clicking some buttons right now.
See, now right there, that was smart. Goes to the no shadow, no shoulder. Goes for instinct, makes it safe. Doesn't have to worry about the counter break after.
Yeah.
It sends it, boom, just like that. Luciano comes back and he is fighting, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, okay.
That's a beautiful thing I love about this. Luciano, he does not take anything laying down. He always, if he loses that first match, he's going to come back harder in the second.
And he's always going to go to character select.
Always going to go to character
select. I need to think.
Sit there. God.
Okay,
gotta get 2 more rounds.
focused. He's in the zone right now.
I said, he's just sitting there.
Drink that water. Get hydrated, boy.
Exactly. He's just sitting there. He's thinking to himself, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds.
Get some oxygen to your brain. Let's go.
Right. So now what's Shadow gonna do? Are you gonna commit to it?
No. Okay. I thought he was gonna switch characters. Wow, that color looks LD. I need that in my life. I never seen that color. Oh, is that from the figures that you get, the action figures, the toys?
Could be.
Yeah, and because I think, because they're doing that now. If you buy one of those figures or whatever, they bring like a special color or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's one of the colors.
Wow, a little bit of cross promotion there. I can dig it. All right. So then
I don't even want the toy. I want the toy for this. I need this color in my life.
All right. So now again, we're going right back into it. It's 1 apiece right now in the set, ladies and gentlemen. Best of 3. And the question is, who's going to be moving on? Who's going back home? Shatter or Luciano? A good breaker there from Shatter.
Shatter does not want to have Shatter dreams. Come on. He wants to win this.
Going down. Good used to get over the hill. Don't want to get caught.
Hey, he loves that. He loves that low kick slide, and it's not safe. I really hope he doesn't start getting punished for it, but
too far.
He should be.
It's ahead.
Right.
Tail
pressure.
Goes to the cross up. Gets it. No light lock out. Eat this damage. 25%, not bad.
See?
To the ground. Open up.
What is
go. He's got to hold all this, man.
Nice manual. End it. Oh no. No, that's not safe.
Buddy, got to punish those. Got to punish those hard.
And then now you have a level 4, yeah.
All right. So again, 34%. It's enough to take the life bar down. And set point round for Shadow. Sweet. To the Shadow kick.
All right.
Some medium lockout.
It's going to be decent damage. Oh, he ended it quick with a lockout?
30%, not bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
And Shadow going for the charge on that. Goes up a little bit.
And Shadow's looking confident in his gameplay right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he keeps doing minus death on block slides, but hey, it's working.
Yeah, like I said, this is a completely different Shadow than what we saw from his first match. Okay, going for it again. Right now, just wants to get that life bar down. He's gonna fight. Really can't build that meter up.
Okay. Shatter.
Again, he's got the opportunity to, do some damage.
I want to see more anti-airs from Luciano.
Here we go. Trying to go for the counter there, baited it out. It's a heavy lockout. Big damage coming. Nobody lets us slide.
Wakes up DP. Works. No, another slide into grab. The space strings are working, but hey.
Wake up DP again.
Nice manual.
Shadow.
Oh no. Okay, goes for the little reset.
Nice. That's gonna be unless a miracle happens.
This is gonna be it.
There's an opportunity.
Oh no, he was don't mesh coverage.
Alright. 4 ender.
Oh my god.
No
way!
Is he gonna pull it off?
No, he ended it right away. Oh, yes, he wanted one. No, he blocked the armor. The armor took it. Calm down.
Oh, and Luciano takes it. Oh, Luciano, that was clutch. Oh.
I am sad. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Beautiful stuff right there. Gotta give this man his props.
That was a good match.
That's it. Seriously, good stuff on that one, man. Aces, man. Aces. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sad, though. I'm sad. I want to
Shadow Jalen to win. I understand, but
I want to
nonetheless,
but it's okay.
But again, as the old saying goes, man, nothing burns hotter than ice. So you gotta take that out. Again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you saw it right there. That's the type of action that we are hoping for. That's the type of action that we are going to be bringing.
And we have a lot more to go still.
Oh, yes.
A lot more to go. We still have Grief in there that we haven't seen. Ooh. We haven't seen Base Blade yet. And again, those are players that they always bring the heat to every tournament.
That's it. And again, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be keeping moving on. But after this, we still have a whole other pool of action to get to.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. As good as he's going to get, his opportunity for it to even better. All right, but nonetheless, one of the things that I have to worry about now, with that win, did Luciano get himself a spot in the 4?
Actually, does. I want to check the bracket for that because I think he has to fight one more match, no?
Oh, okay.
Losers too.
Sure. I'm not 100% sure, Brian, but nonetheless.
But anyways, now let's get into our next match of the night, which is going to be the Hero of Time versus Shizenryu.
Yes.
Shizenryu.
All right.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Shizenryu.
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 Okay. All right, so now, here's the thing with Shizenryu. Like I said now, as much as his, like, gear is just on point, because, again, seriously, you got the Super Mario Brothers hat, Dragon Ball jacket, and I'm fairly sure he's got some other gaming related.
He must have something nice under that sweater, man.
Exactly.
He's looking fly right now.
All right, so we're going to get in there. Going for the handshake. Always go for the good show of sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. One thing that I cannot stress enough, there's a lot of toxicity out there. There's a lot of bad vibes. We don't need that, all right? Don't need no steps back. No. Simple shake of the hands. Yep. Goes for a fist bump. Let them know.
Always got to show that sportsmanship.
Again,
no. Yeah, we're having fun at the end of the day.
Right. We fighting, but we still family, right?
But anyways, here we go. Right, the first matchup, the Hero of Time versus Shizenryu.
There we go.
I'm going to have problems the whole night saying that name, but it's okay.
All right, so here it is. Hero of Time going into level 4 and they're opening up. And Kim Woo, she is doing a serious amount of life. Okay.
See, I think this match might be a little tricky for Kim Woo because it's hard for her to get in against zoners.
True.
And yeah, she's just a character that she shines in the offense. She has to be close to you to do any type of damage. But Hero of Time is just looking like he's in practice mode right now. I don't even know how to explain this. He has a guy in touch.
Walked away from that one crispy. All right, goes with the instinct.
Okay, no conversion there. He's opened up by the heavy punch. Gets locked out, and he's going to burn a bar here. No, goes into the level 4.
Goes for it, gets 27% off that one. All right, here we go. There's a little bit of something for him. Too far away, goes to the push. That would have been better if he was a little bit closer to the corner. He could have got the wall splat off.
I think the winner of this match fights who just won.
Luciano?
Yeah, Luciano. I think.
All right, let's pop. Let's see what happens.
All right, it's gonna be the first match. Ultimate? No ultimate. No.
Like, here's the thing, man. Like I said, this is what you were talking about. Kim Woo, she struggles against zoners, and the smart, Shadow Dragon player, he's not gonna worry about trying to go face to face with you. He doesn't want to lock horns or anything like that. He wants to take you out from a distance. All right, so now she's in. What are we gonna do? Gonna lock in? Yeah, he's locking in. He's not even gonna worry about it.
He did not go to character selection to think about anything. He just wants to go right in the match. Win or lose, he's here to just play.
Okay. All right. Okay, so again, has an opportunity here. Using for it. All right, goes to the sweep, not bad. Wake up DP. All right.
Nice block on the cross up.
And again, I see opportunities here. And there are moments where he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. You got a rush down character. Yeah. Rush that down. Rush that man down.
All right, anti-air standing heavy kick, and now we're crushing fears, and we're just seeing all types of anti-air.
Seriously, again, these pokes are ridiculous right now.
He's poking her to death. Oh my God. I am sorry, Kim Woo, you're getting beat up this bad.
And
I love you.
The first fight.
I don't like seeing you get hurt like this, but.
Ooh.
Oh no, yeah.
Sitting there waiting for it.
And he's just reading him like a book.
And yeah, he's got the meter to make this really hurt. All right, but it goes to level 4 and 35% damage. That's one combo down. Okay, goes for instinct. Tries going dragons. Has an opportunity here. This is shadow overhead. Big damage on it. Nice. Gets into the jump in.
2, 3.
Shadow. But he goes to the command dash. Why? All right. So he's into it. And yeah, right now. Hero Time is trying to go for the jump-ins.
Okay, plus 2. All
right. I'm talking about. Let yourself to open.
Time punishes. Oh no, no ender there. Another jump in attack. He's gonna end it here. Locks him out.
Gotta hold it up.
Ultimate. No ultimate.
Just gonna sell for the ultimate, just like that. Hero of Time.
Quick work.
Quick work, but here's the better thing. Hero of Time. Not only does he take the match, he advances to next to day 2.
Also, he didn't have to play another match.
No.
Okay, so he does advance to the next thing. All right, awesome.
So again, Season Real, like I said again, he did what he could. He came to play, and I respect that.
Definitely.
Had a little bit of fun with the Kim Woo. Fortunately, it did not pan out for him. So again, he's going to go home. At the worst, he's got to take the L. At best, had a good time, got a little bit more experience.
Has Shizenryu. Has it been here before?
The name does not ring a bell, so I can't say. Maybe he has been, or maybe he hasn't.
I'm asking because in his playstyle looked like he's kind of new to the game.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it without kind of I don't want to disrespect him because again I don't know, but
again, like I said,
his gameplay looked very new. Like
I said, it looked
there were
green.
situations, a few of them, a lot that kind of like he didn't know what he was doing.
That was one thing that I noticed, man. Like the command dashes during the combos, like at that part, I did not grasp. That I could not concentrate.
And if he is a new player, then you know I encourage him to just keep coming, keep playing, and you'll get better if you keep trying. That's just how it is. You'll get better. Yeah. But yeah, guys, now we're gonna go to our next match, and it's going to be Shoryuken versus Luciano. Mike, what do you think about this match?
This is gonna be a fun match. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Shoryuken, again, I've been enjoying his play thus far, and at the same time, again, it's a more Luciano. All right, Luciano, again, he's a character, he's a personality, he's always gonna be entertaining. He's gonna be entertaining in the game. He's gonna be entertaining out of the game.
He always has like. I like it too. Like I like it in a good way. He has a smirk on his face all the time.
Yeah.
Like he knows like he's gonna win, but like
he's heading out. Again, it's that little bit of
smirk on his face.
It's that little bit of it's that little bit of bravado.
Yeah,
that's what I'm liking.
Got a musical here.
And again, like I said, and now he's just voting for the camera.
Yeah, now he just wants attention. Now look at him. He heard me. He wants to shine now.
All right, like I said, deferring to his opponent. I like that.
Yeah. See, but it fits him though. Like he got the face to be like, you know, like, he got the face. Sometimes you just have that face.
See, again, like I said, no, I'm going to tell you right there. The majority of it is, again, it's the power of the beer. That's what it is.
He's summoning the power of taquito by doing that slow meditation.
That's it again.
Does that? Yeah, I think that does work. Because sometimes I do like meditate and breathe hard, and I could think better.
It helps. Clears your mind. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to have against Shoryuken's Orchid going up against Luciano's Glaciers. All right, so now here's the thing. This is definitely going to be a clash of styles in terms of the characters themselves.
Yellow Jello Glaciers. Yellow Jello Glaciers. He looks like frozen Jello right now. I hate frozen Jello. Tastes bad.
It's not a great shot. I mean, like I said, no, Jello shot's only good right there.
Right there.
All right. Yeah, nonetheless, you see now he's setting up the hill, trying to keep that low game on point.
Very nice. Opens him up with a low. Okay. Another low. Oh, we're staggering lows now. Okay. Someone's the hill, someone's one, someone's two.
Okay, trying to go with there. So far, again, even though he took a life lead, again, just really, solid play.
Hey, girl. I see those cancels.
Goes to the overhead, opens him up. Those are the batons.
It's okay, he's setting him up for later. He'll probably do a shadow counter there later on if he does the same string. He just wants to know how he plays.
Manages to get the overhead, nice jumping. Gets his quick lockout. Goes to the shadow jaguar, nice. That's the anti-air jaguar.
Wow, he actually tried to break it. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
My mind.
I just got caught off right there.
Why would you try to? I mean, it worked, but like.
Counter break it in the air.
How, Sway? How, Sway?
All right, so now Luciano coming back, though. He did not appreciate that counter break.
Yeah, he did not like that.
All right, so
all right, Luciano.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Orchid has no legs.
Lockout.
Her legs are non-existent right now.
All right,
she keeps getting clipped.
34%. Luciano get the life lead, sets up the hail.
All right, oh my God, you have to react to the...
Again, like seriously.
Luciano.
On the other side of the screen is beating this man.
No, he's beating, yep. And again, Glaciers is a good zoner. He's a good zoner. That does a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. All right, Shadow Jaguar again. Opens him up.
No breaker there. Oh my God, this is a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice wake up shoulder.
Okay. Breaker.
Oh my God, we actually have a close match here. Oh no, gets opened up. That's Ender. Yeah.
That's it. That's all we're gonna need, man. That Jaguar. Cat's out. Claws out.
Orchid. B Orchid. What is her first name?
Black.
Black? Oh, her name is Black?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like her name is Black, but it's like that's what they don't call it.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was saying like the black orchid in and of itself, I think that's like a beautiful flower, but I think it's also very, very poisonous. So again, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Little clever twist to her name right there. Little creative. Oh, okay. Yo, Luciano's got I like him.
Okay, here we go. Let's open up. Nice little quick combo.
Nice. Okay, zoning with the hail again. And Orchid, another character that struggles against zoners. She does not have a projectile of her own. She must go towards you on her own to try to get some damage because, again, no projectiles. She does have that grenade, but that's more of like a setup projectile. It's not really to like attack, annoy your opponent type of projectile.
But one thing though that I can say in terms of rushdown characters, one of the benefits that she has over Kim Woo is the fact she's got the slide kick, so she can get in much quicker than Kim Woo can.
Yeah.
Good break.
Nice combo breaker there.
Go for it.
He keeps getting hit by meaty puddle on wake up.
Nice.
Like that. Oh yeah.
Okay, nice clash. So there we go. The shadow
Breaker there. A little late.
Let that one rock.
Oh, nice interruption there. Bam. Setup. Overhead. Low. He's gonna get hit. Boom. Yup. You cannot do that. Nice setup. Oh. I like that. Stay there in the corner. You cannot go anywhere, sir.
Again, that's smart right there.
That was a nice little fun setup right there.
Yeah, that is like the ultimate definition. Again, this is the best definition of a bait right there. You're not gonna take the hit, but you're gonna eat this grenade.
Yeah.
All right, so again, Luciano fighting right back, taking that life bar down. Keep going.
Okay, nice pokes.
Ooh, okay. Shadow.
That was a little risky, but it worked.
Serious life bar. Good damage. Here come the cats.
No, I think he meant to do EX Shadow Cat, not Shadow Dragon Punch. Yeah.
And that's the downside about it. Even though, again, Lacey's beating you up from the other side of the screen, you can still get broken.
Yep.
But again, this is video game logic, ladies and gentlemen. Goes the air grab, sets up the grenade.
No, he's gonna get by the grenade. Not anymore because he popped instinct.
Smart stuff.
That is
saw that coming. Fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
And just like that.
And we said it earlier. I bet you the second time it was gonna come. The shadow counter. So you want to do that sometimes. Like sometimes you just want to commit to the heavy or medium auto doubles and let them break once or twice, because if you feel that they're gonna keep breaking at that spot every single time, the next time you'll get that good shadow counter and you get that good damage.
Exactly. Again, like I said, the better thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody falls into patterns, right? But one of the best things that you can do is, again, start to adjust to your opponent's patterns.
Yeah.
Whatever they're going, everybody's got a set flow. Everybody's got a set rhythm. Your job is to break that rhythm.
Yep. Basically, break their mental, break their way, their train of thought.
Lock out on this.
Stop the train. All right. Set up. No. Oh, nice. Okay, that was a little.
See, again, that was just lovely right there. Goes for it again.
He just wants to be out of there. He just wants to be out.
And again, he doesn't have to eat that. Like I can just pull out. Crazy.
He should have been doing that earlier every time he's in the corner.
That's probably what he slapped his forehead for.
Yeah. Now he knows. Yeah, he's like, oh, I know, I could be doing that. Yeah.
All right, goes to the corner.
We're remembering things now. I see. Okay, yeah, set up. Just gonna get hit.
Beautiful. Into the grab. Wall damage again.
Yeah, I think Orc is gonna take out a lease in that corner. And she loves living in that corner, man.
Like I said, she locked out, got a condo, got a timeshare there and everything.
She loves that corner. All right, she's out.
Okay, so Luciano setting up that hail again. Trying to go with the dump in. All right, there we go.
Nice.
That's what he was going for.
Interruption there on the head with EX Cat.
That breaker was sitting there waiting.
Bam.
Didn't see the cat coming.
Wow, there's just cats everywhere now.
Seriously. I mean, we close on Broadway, so might as well have cats.
Right?
All right, goes to the grab again. Here comes the grenade. He's going to puddle inside. Let's take this. Okay, and then build a little bit of meat. No, meter off that one. Not bad. And goes for it. Gets with the overhead again. Opens him up. Ooh, counter breaker. Not having none of this. Into the shadow twirl. The lockdown. He's got to hold all this damage. Right? God, 52%. Fights his way out. Out of the range.
Nice combo breaker there on the medium auto double.
So he's out of the range of the grenade, but got hit with the combo.
All right, double hail, waiting to get a hit. Nice.
That's coming out.
Nice zoning here.
Puddle again. But again, he's got to be careful. That armor's not manual.
Nice shockwave.
Into the range. I can hold it.
Ended it early. Again,
now armor's gone, but again, sits with the hail.
Oh, nice pressure there in the corner, and again, she has a lease on that corner, man. She likes living there.
And he gets hit with the hail while he's chilling in the puddle. It's getting dangerous, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he gets opened up in the low. Okay, wow.
Just like that. Shoryuken. Seriously. Clutches that one out. That was tense.
Luciano.
Again, so that was down to the wire. But
that was a good match. That was actually a good match.
Exactly. That's the type of stuff you want to see. Those are the kind.
Went down to the wire.
Down to the last hit. That's the type of stuff I don't want to see, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, so Shoryuken advances in losers too?
I think so.
we'll take a look at the bracket in a bit. But
yeah, but again, definitely shout out to him again, Luciano, man. You did good, man. Like I said again, you may not have got it, but you put up a hell of a fight. That's the stuff I'm waiting to see, man.
There's always next time.
Like I said, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, here we're seeing it right now.
Let's see this Rico right here.
And again, this is the corner play that we were talking about earlier. Had him locked in, sitting there waiting for it. Again, goes there, gets him opened up with that overhead.
Wow,
goes to the counter break.
And again, earlier in the match, in the set, he didn't shadow counter there. But he knew that Luciano was going to break there, so he did shadow counter in that situation. Again, those are the little mind games that you want to play in Killer Instinct.
And that was a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation right there. Because again, he had the ability to go for the combo breaker, but if he got any pushback, he was going to get eaten by the grenades.
The grenades, yeah.
Again, like I said, literally, it's a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it right here, and again, it's opportunities, and this is where it got down to the wire. This is where that clutch.
They were both playing gray neutral, like they were controlling the screen a lot. It's just that once either of them got put in the corner, it was a wrap.
Again, just like that, it was all it took.
Which is how most fighting games end up being. You know, you want to push your opponent to the corner because it's just a very bad spot to be in any fighting game. In any fighting game.
And just like that, Shoryuken moves on. Ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful use of the tangles right there. But ladies and gentlemen, you see it right there. And again, the action is still keeping coming. We're not done just yet, ladies and gentlemen. There's still more coming on. We got another pool.
We have a lot of matches.
All right, so here we are. We see it. We got our top four from Pool A. We got Elevate, Rico, Suave.
Yes.
That was a no-brainer on that one.
Unwinners.
The Villain FGC.
Unwinners.
Again, seriously, just the aggressive Saber Wolf came, turned around, switch it up to that flashy rash. I like that one. We got the hero time. Possibly one of the better Shadow Jaggers we could see outside of the upper echelon players.
Definitely.
And again, Shoryuken, we just saw him clutch it out against Luciano. So ladies and gentlemen, what you see right there, these are the people who are going to be advancing to day 2. But right now, let's switch it over.
Yeah. And now let's head to our host, Amy Paffra, for an interview with our latest winner.
Hey guys, hanging out with Joshua here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, who was your character of choice? Were you playing with her today?
Yeah, I was playing with Orchid. I tried Maya earlier, but didn't work out at all, so back to Orchid.
But the ladies do well for you, huh?
Yeah, I always pick the ladies for some reason. I don't know why.
What skill does she bring to the table that you think brought you to the finals?
I really like her mix-up potential. Overhead, I don't know if people think it's bad, but I think it's pretty good. I don't know. So that's, her mix-up is what makes me play her.
Worked in your favor this time around. Anyone out there you see in as big-time competition in this tournament?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people.
You don't want to call them out, though?
PAGJ Chaos. Zheng Kai. Wrong person.
There's some great players in this room. You are advancing to the finals. Are you going to be doing anything to prepare for that?
Not really. Just hope I win. The best I can do, I guess.
Do you think this green hair was a good luck charm for you today? You kind of match our signage and the Killer Instinct brand.
That was totally by mistake, but hopefully it works out for me.
Good for you, man. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. Good luck. We will have more Killer Instinct Killer Classic coming up right after this. Hello, everyone. I'm Amy Paffrath, and welcome back to the Killer Instinct Killer Classic, live from the Mixer NYC studio at the Microsoft Store, flagship 5th Avenue. Let's see what you guys had to say on Mixer and on Twitter. Mixer user DJ Costin said, "I'll be honest, I don't have a favorite to win. I'm just here for some good old-fashioned gaming." That's good for you. Also, I caught you guys chatting about a killer combo, pineapple pizza. My 2 cents, I love Hawaiian pizza. I think this is a killer combo for sure. Fruit on pizza, yes. And since so many of our competitors fought using Shadow Jago in the first pool, we asked you guys how often you did it. 50% of you said never. I'll be here all night long chatting with you guys, so make sure to let me know your thoughts. For now, let's head back to our casters. Guys.
Thanks, Amy. I like that. Shadow Jago. I like how you say Jago. I'm going to start saying that now.
That's the thing that kills me. Like I said, then we ask, hey, ladies and gentlemen, how many of y'all use Shadow Jago? Nobody. Half of y'all said never. All right, I'm not touching it.
But anyways, man, we have seen some really good matches.
Oh yeah,
some really good matches, and
I said again, we've been lucky, man, because we've gotten a good collection of players, varying skill levels, good character variety. Different play styles all around. One of the things I've always enjoyed when it comes to Killer Instinct, and particularly when it comes to stuff here at the Mixer Studio, you always get to it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but again, so we see this again. We had some great matches. We had some people. Now, aside from the top 4, who were some of the people that nailed it for you?
In this pool specifically.
Right. This pool specifically.
Well, I mean, my favorite from the ones that advance right now is going to be the Hero of Time, just because he plays Shadow Jago, and I really like Shadow Jago. And, you know, I'm not going to say Rico because we're expecting him to just win, you know, so I cannot have him as a favorite right now. But I think the Hero of Time, Shadow Jago, has my attention right now.
All right.
I want him to get far in the front.
All right, but thus far, again, you saw right there, ladies and gentlemen, we got our top 4 going. We got to elevate Rico. He's going to be going to day 2. We have the Hero of Time. He's going to be day 2. No, we got Shoryuken. Had that last clutch match. He's going to be going to day 2. If I'm not mistaken, who's the last one that we had that was going into?
It was Rico Suave. It was the Hero of Time. It was the Villain FGC.
That's what it was. Now, how could I forget the Villain? My bad about that, man. But again, those 4 are going to be your top 4 advancing to day 2. Now we're going to switch things over, and we're going into pool
B. Yes.
All right.
And here we have, well, base.
Yeah, I see that.
The man doesn't need much introduction. He's the Spinal, the best Spinal, the Spinal God.
Exactly. He is
one of the best
Spinal
players in Killer Instinct.
Them bones, baby, them bones.
And he's just a player that whenever he goes to a Killer Instinct tournament, you expect him to do good all the time. And he's not only playing Spinal anymore. I heard he's playing other characters too, so I'm pretty excited to see who's going to bring to the table. And you know, we have the usual suspects. We have Enid. He's been here a couple times. We have N1,
I remember that name.
We have N1 Special. Zheng Kai doesn't ring a bell.
So again, I think I know who that is, but again, I'll wait till he comes up. Also got Swolps Lombardi. Shout out to our Lombardi fans out there. We also got our boy Elevate Grief. Glad to see you in there.
And Unexcited.
Yes, Unexcited. Now, hopefully, again, there's not going to be proof in the pudding with that name. When he gets up on stage.
Like last time.
Exactly. He's going to get up on stage and he's definitely going to bring the noise and everything. Hopefully, that's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
All right.
But now let's go into our next match of this pool. It's going to be Enid 95 versus N1 Special. Mike, what do you got?
Here's the deal.
Let's be biased. Let's be biased again. We get to be biased.
Therein lies my problem. Therein lies my conundrum. I'm perplexed right now because again, I'm biased because I like both of these guys. Both of these guys again, is generally cool.
Me too.
They've always supported what we do. They always support their games.
Always support Killer Instinct since launch.
Exactly.
Release.
So again, it's gonna be tough. I mean, if I had to pick anybody just on what I know of their gameplay and when I was skill level, I got to give a slight nod to N1 Special on this.
Good, because I was going to pick Enid anyway.
Exactly. Again, nothing against Enid, all right? Like I said, again, that's my boy over there. Again, like I said, he's definitely one of the guys. He's been following me. He's been following the team for a long time. But again, it's just one of those things. I got to give it to N1 just by small margin. Small margin, ladies and gentlemen.
And he doesn't shake hands, apparently.
Okay.
He's into the game. He just
trying to get that salt sprayed out a little bit early, huh? Okay.
We're doing Rico versus for what stage?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Right.
Oh, we have a muddy Shadow Jago. What color is that? That's like dirty.
I would say again, I would say there's probably a matte Shadow Jago right there.
Yeah.
But again, here's the thing.
It does look like fit more into the evil look of Shadow Jago. Like instead of blue, more dark silver. All right, here we go.
Okay, now here it is. Apparently, Enid, not one of those people who said, I never picked Shadow Jago.
And I am also pretty sure this is another color that comes with one of those little figures.
Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. It might just be a new color in general in the game. Okay. But I've never seen this color in my life.
Special again. Opening things up nice, man. Good use of the backdash there. Heavy lockout. And he's going to like this one.
We have a colorful rash here. It's all types of colors.
Big damage on that combo, but again, nice DP from Enid.
Nice lockout. Enid, okay, end it. Nice. Was going to be the setup in the corner, right? A little bit more damage.
Oh, that needed.
Oh, he tried to go for a immediate overhead. Didn't work.
He was strolling with him. I'm going to pick you up. I'm not going to throw you. I'm going to take you over here. And then I'm going to
toss you over here. He's going to throw you over here. All right. Back throw in the corner. Medium punch linker into Shadow. Yes.
Good lockout.
Lockout. And this should be the health bar. Oh, you saw that little face expression there on the ender? Oh.
All right. So again, even it off right now, ladies and gentlemen. One life bar piece.
Trying to move with that slide. Trying to base something. Nice punish. Oh, okay.
Nice. Goes into the slide kicks. There we go.
Enid.
Taking out that damage, man.
Okay. Mini jumping light kick, and he baited that. Nice. Yo, Enid in the house.
Trying to go for the overhead.
No, grab that.
Ooh.
I forgot that
run
you
onto
cancel.
it. Good break. All right, trying to go for the cross up there. Runs up, gets the grab, flings it. Guess I'm done with you. All right, trying to go for the mix up there again.
Oh, look at the roll overhead. It's so slow. You gotta set it up first.
Speed about just sitting there waiting for it.
Not just do roll overheads like that.
All right, this is the overhead. Goes in for the bullet.
Oh, no confirm there.
Try to pick
Oh
him
my
up.
god, he's in the corner. This is bad. Please just relax. Don't wake up again. Don't wake up.
He got himself out there. Didn't want to eat anything.
No! Oh, nice breaker. Panic breaker. Oh my god. Oh, wait, yo. He won like that. We wake up.
Oh my god. Both of them.
Nice.
Down to the danger.
He woke up shadow kick and he won like that.
Took it to the limit. Gotta give both players credit. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like I said, this is why, again, I had a hard time trying to pick somebody. Right, again, Enid definitely been hitting the lab with Shadow J.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten way better from last time.
Oh,
way better from last time. But,
goes to the low.
and again, that match was close. Okay. Back in the corner. All right, we got some manual combos. Okay. All right.
Okay, trying to go for the raw slash. Let's pick up, throw him to the corner for his troubles. It's that low. Go to the boot. Okay, again, go for that overhead. Ooh, and wake up. That was not safe, brother. Not safe at all. Gets out the bullets again. Goes to the slide kick underneath it. Gets it open up again.
Nice. And he did slide after EX for the EX Shadow Ball because it's actually plus. So it was like kind of like a mid-screen frame trap.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, mid-distance frame trap.
Just gotta be careful. The speed bikes out there.
Miley Cyrus, the Miley Cyrus. That's what we call. That's what we're calling. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
The Miley Cyrus. That's what we're calling it. The Miley Cyrus.
Ooh, all right. Just like that. Go down now. And one person's gonna have to be careful because again, Enid has full instinct ready.
Full instinct, and he wants to win.
Oh yeah, that's it. He's got that surge on deck.
Nice, baby.
All right, try to go for the dive kick.
Okay, all right. Nobody wants to get hit right now.
Gotta be
Block
careful.
the Miley Cyrus.
Again, I know Wrecking Ball. It's got to move in the armor.
Enid keeps getting hit by the wake up shadow boot every single time. He should bait that. It's not safe on block at all.
Also now, brings it back to the middle of the screen.
Throws him in mid screen. Should have kept him in the corner.
Go for the slide kick. Nobody home on that one.
Nope.
Good break.
Again.
Wake up,
Oh my God! Please bait that. It might be a little bit too late now, but okay. Hold on. Might have spoke too early. Okay. Panic combo breaker.
Goes to the mix-up.
It worked, and one special takes it. Wow.
All right, now I gotta say
After
this.
such a close match. I mean, this one was.
Again, it was still a good match.
It was still a good match, yeah.
And the back. And the
no.
The disrespect.
Kids.
Don't try that at home.
We got kids watching, okay?
But again, now I gotta say this. I gotta say this. And again, it might be a little bit cheesy. I might get in trouble with no Dwayne Johnson for saying this, but if I'm not mistaken, with all the wake-ups that was in that match, hashtag boots to asses on that one. I'm sorry.
He should have baited at least one of the wake-up boots because he was just getting hit by all of them. Like
literally, he was
like 10 for 10.
He got every single time.
He was so eager to pressure.
And ladies and gentlemen, that right there, for anybody watching at home, if you ever wanted to get a textbook rundown of how to put a mud hole in somebody, you just learned it right there, okay? Unbelievable,
For real.
man. But again, N1 especially, man, just to edge that one out. And I still, even though N1 took the win, shout out to Enid, yo. Enid stepped up.
From last time.
Dude, and that's not to say Enid was a slouch the last time he was here, by no stretch of the imagination, but damn.
But definitely stepped it up, and he could have won the set if he just baited more wake up shadow boosts, but he was just so hungry to get the offense started that he just got hit by all of them.
I don't blame him, man. But again, still, shout out to both players on that one.
And now we're going to go into our next match. It's going to be Zheng Kai versus Swolps Lombardi. Mike,
all right.
Judging by the names. Just judging by the names.
Judging by the names?
Just judging by the names.
By the names?
Talk to me.
Judging by the names, and we were talking about this game.
I like Swolps. I like how Swolps sounds. It sounds like a word I want to use all the time from now on.
Here's the thing.
Swolps.
On the names alone, gotta give it to Zheng Kai.
Zheng Kai?
Exactly.
What's so good about Zheng Kai?
Because, again, we were talking about Dragon Ball earlier.
Oh.
Exactly. So you know what a Zheng Kai is.
You got it. You got it.
So again, I gotta give him that point there. But at the same time, Swolps, that's my little brother right there. No, everybody can't see.
And he got an afro too.
Exactly. Again, so
He
got
is
my little brother
godlike.
right there, and at the same time, like I said again, he's a fellow caster, so I gotta give him a shout out on that.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I said, he's been on the mic a couple of times here in the Mixer
Yo,
studio.
Swolps Lombardi. I like that name.
Lombardi.
Swolps.
But again, Schwartz somebody going up against Zheng Kai right now. So here's the thing. The one thing I don't know, I have yet to see these two play Killer Instinct, so I don't know what they're going to be bringing to the table.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Then we're coming into this match not knowing what none of them do.
Got my spider lady.
Oh my God, we got my ex. Hold on, we got my ex on screen. Me and her had a few things up and down. Yeah,
That was your Mrs. Jones.
I had to let her go.
Oh, okay. Let's put it better. Amicable split, I hope.
Maya dominates my life. But anyways, here we go.
All right.
Zheng Kai versus Swolps.
Schwartz.
Orchid versus Zadira.
Okay. Now, one of the things I'm going to need to see here, number one, don't get locked down too much. Don't want to see that with Sadira.
Both these characters do decent damage.
It's on a lot down. Again, I love the reach on a lot of Sadira's normals.
Zadira's just like one of the best characters ever made, man. Like her playstyle, her style, the way she talks, the way she walks. She's just a really cool character.
And you know what it is? Like, one of the things that I love about Sadira, again, it's her aesthetic. That's the thing that I really enjoy, man.
Yes, that's just something about her, right?
Right now, again, Schwartz gets the opportunity. Decent combo there. Could have gone for a little bit heavier on the ender, but you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do. All right, goes to the shadow counter, takes the spiral. Again, the blades, man. Ooh, and again, that style is showing that.
Man, I'm really starting to notice the
here we go.
The resolution updates, because I don't know if you know, they updated the graphics in the game.
Really?
And the lighting also. That's why Sadira she looks a little different in this stage than she does in other stages because of the lighting.
Okay.
Yeah, this game is beautiful.
All right. Getting good answer on that one. Shadow counter in there. Easy damage for Sion. He's got the opportunity. Oh, try to go for another breaker on his own.
Okay.
Just like that. Clipped him. All right. So here we go. Right back into it. Sets up the grenade. Keep it safe.
Oh, gets thrown. Okay.
Try to go for the air. Didn't get the confirm.
Oh, that is not safe on block.
All right. And again, missed that air confirm.
Wow. Oh, that was a man. Nice. That was actually nice. That was actually
Just
nice.
like that.
Wow.
All right. So again.
We're shadow countering sweeps. Nice.
Hey. Yeah. Well played on both players. Zheng Kai again just simply worked out. Zheng Kai has a little bit more. I would have to go so far as Zheng Kai has a little bit more knowledge of the game from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more, like, you know, just.
It looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, just a little bit more, again, like mechanically sound from what I'm seeing of his gameplay. Schwartz, again, like, not to say that Schwartz is, you know, a slouch or anything. Just again, I'm seeing a slight advantage in Zheng Kai's favor right now.
Yeah.
But
Zheng Kai looking very confident.
Zheng Kai, again, like, the better thing I like about Zheng Kai, calm. Still won. Not too sweating it or anything. Uh-oh.
He's thinking.
Are we going to get scary?
Hisako?
Are we about to get scary right now?
Shinsako or Hisako? Who are we going to get?
Decisions.
Or regular Jacob?
He's flirting with these character spots a little bit too long.
Why nobody uses Kilgore? He's so cool. I like Kilgore because he's like the ugly robot. He's like the robot that nobody likes.
You want to know what the thing I
like?
love? You want to know what I love about Kilgore? I love his ultimate because, you know, you would see him there, and he's got him there, and if Kilgore actually had a face, he would just have...
No, don't give him a face. I want him ugly, because that attracts me to him.
I gotta say this, though. If he had a face, during his ultimate, when he locked down and all the missiles are coming back, he would have probably the dopiest grin on his face right there if he did.
I just wish his arms weren't actual, like, miniguns. I wish they were, like, regular arms, and they turned into,
like he had turrets on him.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like, but... everything else about him, I enjoy.
Okay, so Swolps, taking it another time, going from one side of the coin to the other, going from the poster girl to the poster boy. All right.
Go.
Okay.
Snap, she's OD.
All right. Now, here's the main thing that I need to see from Swolps right now. I pray that he has a great grasp of how to use Jago's instinct. Because that is going to be a lifesaver if he gets caught under.
That, and also I want to see more anti-airs.
Definitely.
Because even though Sadira's air mobility is one of the best in the game when it comes to air mobility, and she could trick you and bait your anti-airs, there are a few spots that you can actually just do a DP. But again, it's just...
Let's say it again. That light bar, gone. Didn't even touch the ground. seeing shades of early grief right now.
Yeah. We're getting a preview.
Yo, and again, it's like, yo, the disrespect. This is low normal right there. I'm not taking any of this.
Spring trapping him with light attacks. And Swolps in the corner, man. He's taking out a lease in that corner. He likes living there.
Swolps again, like I said, you got instinct, baby. Put it to your advantage.
Trying to anti with an like it. Trying to bait a jump in. Ooh. Nice anti. That is an anti-air. Like that.
Swolps again, like I said, you know.
Right, within normals.
Like I said, no, not to discredit him, but like Swolps, it's looking like he's a little out of his depth right now.
Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe he's just started, oh, and we're even unlocking achievements on you. Said, there you go, girl.
Right at the last second. Again, he's got the instant. Oh.
Yeah, and it's game over.
I said again, opportunity. Oh.
Zheng Kai.
Well, like I said again, man came to play and he took that game. Gotta give him credit.
Pretty convincing, I want to say.
No shade on Swolps. Like I said again, came here, did what he had to do. I was talking to him earlier, and he said that again, he wasn't 100% confident about how he would do, but like I said again, you see it right there. So he is in losers, has an opportunity to come back. Zheng Kai, on the other hand, is still on the winning side. He's that much closer to getting into the top 4.
Just needs to win one match
next week.
Yep, just needs to win one match, but I think he's gonna have to face base for that spot. So
Zheng Kai, I'm seeing losers, brother. All right? So hate to break it to you like that, but again, yeah.
We'll see. But
again, still opportunity in loser side. Not to say it's like no man's land or anything.
But yeah, now we're gonna go into our next match of this pool. It's going to be Grief versus Unexcited. Mike,
it's my little brother.
How excited are you?
It's my little brother, former teammate, one of the best.
Look at him just chilling.
Exactly.
With his jacket on, the hoodie on. Just came here to do work real quick. I'm just here to have some fun. I'm just here like, man. But anyway.
Again, I see it now. Here's the thing. I have never seen Unexcited take the stage before, so I don't know what he's going to be bringing there. However,
I'm actually scared. What if he's got like...
That is also another opportunity. That's the other thing. Now, at the same time, he's going to be going up against Grief.
Oh, Eagle, yes! Oh, I so wanted to see this. Let's go.
Right, now here's the
Wait,
thing.
who's speaking Eagle? Grief is?
Grief?
Oh my
Grief
God.
got Eagle.
Show me stuff. Show me the power of the bird.
All right, now.
Oh, the bird.
All right, now here's the thing. One of the things that I love about Eagle is that he's not a finite character.
And Kilgore too. Oh, I want to see both these characters. Let's go.
Yeah, like you got everything you want.
Yes.
Right now. Here's the thing with Eagle that I got to point out.
God.
The thing on Eagle is very, very difficult. You have to understand, Eagle only has 11 arrows in that quiver. So again, he's got to be careful about how many he puts out during his combo.
And he has to pick them up every time he uses
the bird picks them up.
Oh, the bird picks them up. Right.
And at the same time, that's what his instinct is. The bird comes in and attacks. He goes full pet shot, basically, while Eagle is still free to do his thing.
And he also has special moves to recall the arrows. You waste a meter and the bird calls them for you automatically.
All right, but at the same time, again, Kilgore here.
Yo, Unexcited looks like he knows what he's doing with Kilgore. Okay.
All right, again, there's a lockout here. Acting in.
All right, another lockout, another manual.
Oh, hell, but again, just kind of what they're rocking, man.
Okay, powering on.
Yeah, man.
Okay, nice auto, nice lockout, and yeah, he's going to take this help bar, yep.
Okay.
All right. And for those at home, if you're just tuning in and you don't know about KI lore like that, if you know who Thunder is, this is Eagle, his brother.
Yep.
He has never been in any Killer Instinct. He was not in Killer Instinct 1, Gold, or the past versions of this version, but they finally put him in. He's the last character to come in.
Yeah,
and I'm so hyped to see him.
Yeah, this doesn't finish him. Again, that slide kick opens him up.
Nice.
And again, like I said, Eagle, he's got the tricks. He can mix you up on the ground.
Looking fancy.
Yeah, he can mix you up on the ground.
He has mobility.
Yeah, man. No, Kilgore on the other hand, again, Kilgore, when he lacks some mobility, he just honestly makes up for him firepower.
Nice punish.
Here he comes. Here comes White.
Here we go.
Birds on the order. Chasing out the Ruru right now.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
Yep.
He could have got overhead too.
It's stuff I'm talking about.
The birdie spear, you have to hold that.
He's got to lock him in. Yeah, the bird locks him down. All right. Sets out the missiles. Trying to go for the overhead.
Look at the bird. Okay.
He's got to sit there.
That was That was actually.
Slide kicks.
I don't think the people at home saw that mix-up.
Ooh, goes in
he could do stuff like that. Nice.
Yo, man, it's like Eagle. He's got some tricks, man.
What? I like that.
Kilgore's gotta be careful. Because again, the bird.
Eat him, bird, eat him.
Wasn't enough.
Nice.
And just like that, we see it. Eagles back, baby. Very game to play.
So, do you know the story of Eagle in this version? Because I know he's supposed to be full core. He's.
Here's what they did. They made a quick adjustment, but I'm gonna come back to that. After.
Hey, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay. And again, that's one of the things that Eagle has. And again, those arrows can't keep it going. The bird can't keep it going.
He's a very unique character.
Oh yeah, hands down. I'm glad that he finally made it in. I'm glad that he rounded out the roster.
Yeah.
Because the bird is right there, and again, the bird locks him in. Kilgore, then sets out the missile.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
See it right there. Gets the slide kick in there.
Nice pressure. Nice little reset there with the throw. Oh wow, that hit meaty. Okay. Nice.
Like that, drop. Kilgore, back into it. All right, good air guns. Fires up. Ooh,
Nice throw.
Yeah, eat the full turret.
Nice pickup. No combo there. Oh my God, he also has a slide.
All right,
Gonna put some misses on the screen. Yeah.
Trying to go for trying to close the distance. I like this. Yeah, they're going mix-ups, man. You got it like that.
Oh, that was so crazy.
On the low.
So what he's doing, he's making you block that wave that the bird does, that sound wave, and then you're putting blocks on it. He can mix you up. He could jump, either do high, do low.
You're stuck.
Wow, you're stuck. Yeah, you can. You have to guess. That is actually really out.
Okay.
Eagle.
Waking. Here he comes.
Stop it.
Locked in.
Nice little combo there. Oh my God, that re-stands him. That is so nice.
And the arrows again. This Eagle is literally on all sides right now. Also the two shadow kicks again.
Wow.
Just like
okay,
that,
a little
man.
taunt in there.
And again, Eagle takes it brief, making quick work, showing up with the new character. And now, to come back to it, just a quick little lore run through, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to Eagle, in the original timeline, Eagle was Fulgor. He was on the basis for it, and he was in one of the Mark II.
His spirit was put into Fulgor's
Exactly.
body
But
or whatever.
in the new timeline, what it is this. Eagle was designed to, like, kind of, I want to say, like, put a little bit of surveillance.
Right. For Ultra Tech.
Exactly. But he caught the attention of Arya. Arya is, again, like the machine-like, character on the roster, ladies and gentlemen. She's basically the CEO of Ultra Tech. When she saw Eagle, she saw the perfect warrior, hands down. She made it her business, captured him, and she used Eagle and used all of his, knowledge. Basically, download all of his fighter data and put that into the Fulgor Mark III.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he's the basis for Fulgor, but he's not Fulgor this time.
But in this
around.
timeline, he never got killed to use
Right.
his
He was just,
spirit.
like I said, he was captured
they just used,
and used him as a guinea pig for it. So again, the more you know, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And now we're going to go into our next match. It's going to be Base versus N1 Special. Mike, what do you think about this?
N1 Special is going to have to pull out every trick he knows, everything that he has learned over every season of this game to have a chance.
Over every season.
Exactly.
You must know everything to beat this man.
To go up and actually, really stand toe-to-toe with Base. Right? Seriously, this is the guy. Whenever you're talking about Killer Instinct, and I'm just talking about the game in general.
There are a few names out there that when you talk about Killer Instinct, you have to throw those names out there.
Again, it's synonymous. And that guy sitting behind us right now,
He's definitely one of them. He's
all
definitely
right?
one of them.
Seriously.
Very high on top.
Oh yeah, man. He's definitely one of the upper echelon players. He is synonymous with this game. His spinal is hands down. If you want to see what them bones do, ladies and gentlemen.
Bones do.
Exactly. This is the guy to watch right now.
And then one special with the Rash, man. I mean,
Yeah,
Rash is a crazy character, so you
damn.
don't know what can happen. Oh, we've seen some Cinder. See, I told you.
You was telling me about it
playing other
earlier.
characters, man. But Cinder is actually a character that he picked up late in season 2.
Okay.
So he's been playing Cinder for a while.
All right, so now here it is. Yeah. And again, like I said, one of my favorite themes in the game is Inferno. So here we go.
And
got
you
the
guys,
napalm out there.
are seeing base play, so you're going to see some very methodical plays, some very
Like I said,
well thought out
everything-
play.
again, everything that a character has at their disposal, Base knows how to use.
Every single tool.
Again, right now you've seen it. He's got the afterburner on it.
Yeah, that's the afterburn. You have the burning effect.
Yep.
Your white health keeps going down every time you're burning.
Again, you know, these boots. Just again, like I said, was that 3 or 4 right there? Again, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the chat, hashtag boots to asses right now. Because again, M1 Special's putting them in.
Wow, this is and Cinder, man. Wow, 69. That is so.
That's not
nice.
right.
That is nice. That's
not right.
That is
That's
not
not
right damage.
And look at him like, yo, like Rashi is on fire. Like, stop, drop, and roll.
It's not
homie.
right.
Do something. Okay?
Well, you're burning.
He's on fire everywhere right now. He's on. Like you said, look at all that white health, man. I'm sorry. And he's got opportunity right now, but still, all of his white health, he can't take any damage. I said, homie, do something.
He's still burning. Oh my God! Do not get touched, please.
Seriously, again, you can't get it back unless you stop. All right, finally, you got something going there now.
Poor frog, man.
I said, again, now try and build it back.
Frog legs on a stick.
I said again, this frog legs flambe right there, man. Come on.
Is that a frame trap? Can you block? End it. Oh my God! Wow. 89.
89%. 89%. All right.
What is this damage?
Now again, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, didn't from the people that are watching from home, didn't they tweet that everybody does something damage or whatever?
Yeah, like, so a lot of people say 80.
We're seeing the high damage now. We're seeing the high damage.
That was the thing, though. The question that they asked in the chat was the highest hit count you got.
Oh, the highest
Not
hit
the highest hit
count. Okay. Hit
right
count.
Now,
hit
you
count.
just saw it there, ladies and gentlemen. 89%. I didn't have a stroke or anything like that. I saw that number. Manny saw that number. So did you.
Everybody.
Right?
Yep.
Again, we're seeing just a snouse right there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, locked down in the corner.
Boom,
Again,
frame trap.
Fire everywhere, burning. Little shout out to the crowd. And again, just
the crowd is enjoying this. They laying down. They very comfortable. They enjoying this match. They having some fun. Let's go.
Just like that. Pace just doing his damage with Cinder. Didn't even break out the spot.
That is so much damage. Oh my God. Wake up, DP. That's gonna land on him.
All right, keep it safe.
Yeah,
again,
the bomb is on him. Block. Yo, Cinder is looking pretty good in this version.
Definitely, man.
I mean, it's also base playing him.
Exactly. So. All right.
Nice combo breaker there.
All right.
Okay, wake up, boo.
Speed bike out.
Nice, another boo. Yo, he got Tim's on, man.
Got them spikes in.
Look at that.
Limited edition.
That's spiky Tim's.
And again, he is just now he's going to do this rush down again. He's literally all over it right now.
Nice, burn his legs. Let's cook them legs.
Let's say it again. Frog legs, man. From what I hear, they taste delicious.
Nice. What's the midi setup? Back dashes, overhead, opens him up, and he's definitely going to take this health bar.
All right, goes to a nice little can, but he's still burning.
He's still burning.
All right, got a little bit of extinguish there, but again, can't take a solid hit now.
And he's dead.
There it is.
Wow. That is actually really good, that burning effect. I think Cinder is top tier.
Cinder is?
Well, the crowd just confirmed that.
Exactly.
Cinder is top tier.
Like I said again, I'm going to say it's top tier, but at the same time, again,
he burns.
It's not, sometimes it's not always the tool. It's the craft and working it, man. And again, right there, you just saw it. Like we were saying earlier, ladies and gentlemen, whenever he takes a character, every tool at that character's disposal, Base is going to put to the table.
That is how you start. That's how you start a fire.
Now, look, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, earlier about my outburst, but I just couldn't sit there and see that anymore, all right? There are rules and regulations.
Stop dropping rules.
Seriously, there are fire hazards that we got to worry about there. Stuff like that is bad for the safety regulations, right? I'm sorry, but I take my safety very seriously, all right? But again, neither here nor there, all right? I'm just saying. But still, you saw it there first, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the dangerous things about Cinder in general. Once that afterburn gets on you, have to do everything in your power to get off, all right?
To get him off, yeah.
All right, so you see the bracket right now. Base moves on to day 2. Not a shock there. One of the best in the business right now. Still, Zheng Kai is going to be going up against Grief. Now, what we saw before, I like the opportunity. However, he's going to be going up against a knowledge deficit because I don't know if too many people are fully aware of the Eagle matchup. That's something to be worried about.
Well, we don't even know if he's going to be. I mean, he used Eagle that match, but
he made this
Grief plays. He mains Killer Instinct.
Yes,
he mains Killer Instinct. So we don't know who he's going to play. He might play Sadira. He might play Maya. He might play Gargoyles. He might play Shadow Jago. He might play. He's one of those.
All right.
He's one of those players.
Yep.
Yeah. But now let's head to our host, Amy Paffrath, for an interview with our latest winner.
Hey guys, right now it is all about that bass. That's right. You like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
You get that a lot?
Every time. It's been a year.
I had to do it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now your player of choice. Who are you playing with today?
Today I picked Cinder. I play like everybody, so it doesn't really matter.
Who's your favorite? Who's way up there on your list, though, your go-to?
Everyone knows me as a Spinal player. That's a cool skeleton guy, so...
Yeah. Cool. But today we played with a different character, and you ended up winning, so how'd that work out?
Comfortable, so that's fine, yeah.
So you're malleable. You can just pick up anyone and go for it.
Pretty much, yeah. Definitely.
Are you seeing anyone out there as big competition for you?
Rico already knows, man, so I'll see him at the end.
Cool. Well, congratulations. We'll be seeing you a little bit later. Take care. All right, guys, we will be right back with more Killer Instinct Killer Classic just after this break. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I'm Amy Pavrath, and welcome back to the Killer Instinct Killer Classic, live from the Mixer NYC studio at the Microsoft Store, flagship Fifth Avenue. Let's see what you guys had to say on Mixer and on Twitter. Mixer user gamertag is Ant says, this game always makes for fun to watch competitions. And Kira 11 says, I play every day trying to reach level 50 in every character and 100 in Shadow Lords. Hey, Kira, I believe in you, if that's your name. Tell me how to pronounce it, and I'll say it better next time. And our casters mentioned the variety of fighters available in Killer Instinct, so we asked you who you'd like to see more of. 27% of you said Kim Woo. We got any Kim Woo fans out there? Let me hear from ya. Nobody's cheering in the audience, so maybe you guys out there on Mixer. I'll be here all night long chatting with you guys, so make sure to let me know your thoughts. For now, let's head back to our casters. What's up, guys?
All right. Thanks, Amy. And Mike. And for anyone just joining us, let's talk about the action we've seen so far.
Here's the thing, man. We've seen a lot of good people. We've seen a lot of fun matches. We've seen a lot of good matches thus far, and I've enjoyed the level of play that everybody has been bringing.
We're seeing frogs on fire. We're seeing, all kinds of things.
Seriously, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to clip that later. By all means, send it to me. I'll retweet it. I'll flash it right back out.
I actually had to stop for a minute because I couldn't control my laughter. Right? That was actually pretty funny. Somebody put that on Twitter. And then let's retweet that.
Yes, definitely. Let's get that going. But like I said, we got a good match here again. We've seen a lot of good play. We've seen a lot of elevated play. Shout out to my boy Enid 95. We've seen some solid play, and we're going to see some really, really top-level play in our next match. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to this.
Because Zheng Kai, as we said earlier, I don't think he has ever been to
I cannot remember seeing him.
Yeah, same
Not
here.
to say he ain't been here, but again, I can't remember
he actually ended up being really, really, really good.
Yes.
With Sadira. Which is Gree's first character, main character. So I don't know how that's going to go because he knows that character better than any other character in Killer Instinct. So this is gonna be a fun match.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to say it's gonna be difficult, but again, it's gonna be very interesting to see how Grief uses his knowledge of the character against the player. That's gonna be something to watch.
It's definitely gonna be interesting. So now let's get into our next match. It's going to be Zheng Kai versus Grief. So. Let's get into it, Mike.
Like I said, man, this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this. I'm loving the intensity, loving the action. Let's go. What about y'all? Y'all enjoying the match?
Yeah, for real. Can we get some hype, man? Can we get some? Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, man.
For real. We got Grieve on stage. He's about to play Eagle again for me because I love him.
I mean, he's Eagle. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he could be somebody else if he wants to.
What if he mirrors Zheng Kai?
Then it's not going to look good for
Hey, the more Sadira I can see, the better for me, man. The more the merrier. The more the merrier.
All right, so again, both players locked in, ready. We're going to get into this any minute now. The question is, man, like I said, man, seriously, just watching these people play, man, and this is one of the things I enjoy about the Mixer Studio. I love the setting. I love the fact
they
that
bring the hype.
Dude, again, like I said, here's the thing, like I said, like, or a bunch of other places, like, I don't know, done casting before, like, we're generally set aside, and you got your wish, by the way.
Oh, well, yes, thank you. There is a God. There actually is a God. All right, here we go.
Okay, now, so everybody's watching at home. Zheng Kai is the red Sadira, Grief is the white Sadira.
It's the maiden in white.
Okay. Again, the opportunities here.
It's a white widow.
Okay, not bad. So far, so good. Okay, Grief now slowly inching his way in, but Zheng Kai not giving up too much ground. Okay, nice crossover.
Manual. Yep.
There we go.
Gonna end it quick. It's gonna be the mix-up. Oh, that was actually very, very hard to block.
All right, get the tricky stuff here from Grief. The pounce off that, damn. All right, here comes the instinct. Web balls is out.
That was a panic shadow recluse.
And again, keep him out there. Should have put that a little bit earlier. Try to go for the shadow cannon. Not good. Do not fish for those, my friend.
This is actually a pretty good match, though.
Yeah, again.
Zheng Kai is holding his own.
Like I said, this is not the wash I was expecting.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of jumps here. We see it's a spider girl.
Yeah, like I said, no, shout out to Mick Gordon, Seldsmore, all those guys who put this, soundtrack together, man. I love this song right now.
Yeah. And they're fighting in New York. Let's go.
Or at least what's left of that neighborhood.
Oh, well, yeah. They're probably in the Bronx. They're that part.
Like I said, and here's the thing, like, I'm surprised that, like, you don't really get to see matches go that long. Yeah, but again, like I said, Reeve still managed to get an overhead, but at the same time, Zheng Kai's holding his own against one of the best.
Yeah, for real.
Keep yourself solid, keep yourself placed. I like the fact
you know he's giving Grief trouble, even though Grief is clearly winning. He's giving him trouble because Grief is not killing him fast.
Yeah,
he's holding his ground. Yeah, he's holding his ground.
Yeah, like he's keeping him at bay. That's the thing, and that's no small feat.
Like he even knows how to punish stuff like that. Yeah, like he's actually legit. Oh, okay, wake up grab, and no combo there. Nice empty low. Very classic again. Very classic, very simple, but it works. We're gonna leave a web in front of your face, and we're gonna mix you up. You're gonna get nice, and we have a lot of jump in here. What is this, marble?
Air mobility, man.
Here we go.
Nice. Man, the web ball's right now. Zheng Kai's gonna have a little bit more time with his instinct. Can he make it count? That's the main question. Trying to reach out for those low normals.
Nice punish again. Wow, he's actually 2 for 2 on that.
Seriously,
2 for 2.
Man, this is good defense I'm seeing. This is really just generally great play I'm seeing right now.
Oh, Sadira. Love that character.
And right now, again, like, here's the thing, like, again, like we were saying earlier, even though he does have the life streak, you can clearly tell, like, Grief's not in a comfort zone right now.
Well, I mean, just as we were saying.
Exactly, yeah. But again, Grief is going to be Grief at some point or another. But like I said, but still, you can clearly see, like, he was kind of, like, kept on his toes there. And again, I like the fact that, again, like, Zheng Kai is bringing the match to one of the best guys, man.
Because Grief is he's not winning this easy. He's actually, I mean, he's not struggling either, but he has to play. He has to play.
Still got to work for it. That's the important thing. Right, yeah, going right back into it. The question is, here's the real question I got now. Like, what type of adjustments are we going to see from Grief? Because, again, like Grief was not himself in that last match.
No?
Okay, I'm trying to go with the style. We all right, goes to normal. That's one of the things that you don't really get to see too often. Like, you don't see too many people actually staying still and waiting for their opponents. Again,
oh my God, again.
3 for 3 right there.
Wow.
Good damage.
All right, Grief with the combo breaker. Nice.
Good.
Zheng Kai
another.
His own combo breaker. Shadow Recluse. We're going to leave a web. No, that is going to get Shadow Counter. No, that was too early. That was too early. Yeah, you got to trade. Yep, that was too early. He mistimed it. No, he's not going to get hit by that again. Wow, he's seen the mixers that he got hit by the last match, and he's actually reacting better now.
Yep.
This guy's actually good. He's actually good.
Yeah, that's it. Man's got skill. This is why, again, like, that's why he chose the name Zheng Kai. I'm loving
Bam. Wow, nice conversion.
So, like, he's,
okay.
He's beating Grief in the air.
He's doing good.
Nice shot of Recluse.
Gets locked down. He's gonna get an anti-air. He's gonna get a combo here? No.
Okay.
Nice anti-air. Yeah.
All right, that's a good call out right there. Nice read. But again, still, like, he's getting pushed to the limit right now with his character.
Yeah, his own character. With his ex.
So, again, this original spider bait, man. Damn.
Nice. Wow, okay. Alright. Nice anti-air from Grief. Nice. Double jump.
Goes to the instinct.
Oh no, he drops it. That's not gonna work.
It's not gonna hit, but again,
but at least he got out. Yeah, he got out. Yeah.
Good wall bounce off.
Well, hey, he got conversions?
No.
Okay, Zheng Kai. Okay, Zheng Kai.
Zheng Kai, man.
All right, let's go. Nice.
Right, like I said,
nice. Wow. Okay, he got anti-airs too.
And again, like I said, like,
we have a match.
Again, we got a fight on our hands.
We have a match. All right, but Grief, all right, Grief is mad. Oh my God, we're going crazy. That was good. That was good. That was good. Yep. Ended. Yep. Oh, should have done stage. Ultimate. Should have done stage ultimate because he was in the corner.
Here's something that again, I didn't think I was gonna be saying tonight. Zheng Kai just took a game off Grief with Grief's original character.
You know what, Griff is like, you know what? I haven't been practicing her. I just want to be cheap. It's good. It's good. I respect that because he knows. He knows. He knows. He's not being kind of, I'm gonna beat it right. He knows.
Look, again, here's the thing.
He's like, I gotta get cheaper.
Like I said, look, I can respect Grief swag, for the day, from morning till night. But here's the thing. This is a guy who was a 2-time gatekeeper at EVO. That is a serious accomplishment.
Yeah. No, he also
Word?
Who he picked?
Saberwolf.
Word? Well, it is one of his characters, but I'm not sure how this matchup is in this version of the game. But I mean, let's see. Grief. Again, it's Grief. He's good with a lot of characters, but I don't know. This pick is a little weird to me. But we'll see.
And again, maybe like I said, maybe he's figuring weird's probably what's gonna work. Okay.
And whoever wins this goes to mix it into the top 4, right?
Yeah.
Into the top 8.
Yeah. And then to the top 8. Comes back next week.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so Wolf coming out there. Also, again, a little bit of patience there from Bruce Wolf.
Wow, in this stage, man, the lightning, can we get all the Killer Instinct stages in every game? Throw these stages in other games.
All right, goes to Shadow right here. So let's get a little bit off of it. All right, far reaching normal zone here. Work that range. There goes Rico, goes to the slide claw. A little low. He was instinct. Grab him. I haven't any of this. Give me that ankle.
He's hungry. He definitely wants to eat some spider.
Nice strong, sir. Trying to keep himself safe.
Right, all right. Zheng Kai. I think he's gonna start doing shadow counters now. Counter breakers. Sorry. Because Griff is breaking a lot, so he's gonna start probably baiting those. All right. A little bit of show of hands there. Showing the work, showing the men going to work.
Inversion off it. There it is. You called it, man.
Here we go. Bam.
Just like that. Off the shadow, off the counter break.
Okay. Yo, Zheng Kai.
Again, dude, like I said, he came to play.
Yeah, he definitely came to play.
Almost at 500.
He's
That's
keeping
what it
Griff
is.
at bay. Nah, that was gonna be,
All right, Shadow Eclipse. Gonna take that one.
Yeah, he bopped in his head and acknowledged it.
Zheng Kai's gonna have to be really careful. Because again, the second he gets the opportunity, he can go into instinct. And one of the things that instinct does for Saber is allow him to cancel all of his attacks.
And do more damage.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Here we go. He's gonna get crazy now. He could cancel all of this. Yes.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right
this
there.
Is crazy. Yeah, he's gonna get crazy now.
Again. He saw the counter
coming. He's going crazy. Where is he? Whoa! Oh my God, where is he? I can't see him. Stop! Oh my God.
Man, you gotta call it right. You gotta call it right.
Where is he?
He's not going crazy. He's going rabbit.
He's going rabbit. He's going rabbit. It's all over the place.
This is very, very patient, but time's steadily becoming a factor. I think this may be the longest match we've had tonight. Hey, there we go. Is this gonna be it?
He's gonna try to break. Oh, he messes it. Oh, that was a good match. That was a good match.
Out and high right there. That was beautiful. That was good fighting right there, man. That was good Killer Instinct. And again, like I said, seriously, Zheng Kai. Now, here's the thing. Zheng Kai, he's still on the winning side. I mean, he's still in
the game. He's still in losers, yeah.
He's still in. So he's got an opportunity. It's only one loss that he's taken. We got double elimination here. But again, still, definitely shout out to this. Here's a guy, hadn't seen him in the mixer studio before, hadn't seen what he was going to bring to KI. Here he comes, and he just went toe
and he showed off. He showed off because he's, he beat Grief a game.
Like, again,
he made him switch from his character.
You gotta drop a music reference. He showed up and he showed out. Right? That's what it is. So again, here's the thing. All right, so Grief, I'm gonna be moving on. No complaints about that. This is what he came here to do. Gotta handle his business. But again, I gotta give my props to Zheng Kai, man. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed.
He can still make it. He just has to win his next match and lose it, because he's going to be waiting for these matches that we're going to be coming to.
Like I said again, he's still got all the opportunity in the world to make it to day 2. He just simply fight his way back from losers.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff, man.
And now, guys, let's get into our next match. It's going to be Swolps Lombardi versus Unexcited.
Okay.
Who you got, man? You know who I got. You don't have to ask me.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Like I said, just on a general principle, what I'm seeing, we got 2 generally green players coming into it.
Yeah.
So right now, the match is going to be determined by who has the better game knowledge.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because you can see in character knowledge only takes you so far. If you don't know about the just general basics of the game, you're kind of like fighting one-handed.
This match is going to be fun overall because they're both relatively new players to the game. It looks like to me, by judging from their gameplay. So, you know, when you get 2 new players that are just learning, you know, the match is fun. Yeah.
All right, so again, these 2 locked in, getting ready to go.
Swolps reminds me of a cartoon character. I'm trying to put the name on the face. He reminds me of someone. I'm trying to think of this. But anyways,
right, so again,
Kilgore
back.
Kilgore versus the poster girl.
Now, here's the thing. Again, I don't really get to see too many Kilgore matches, so I'm not 100% sure how this rocks. But we about to find out.
I actually never seen this match either, but judging from what they have, the tools that they have, and my knowledge of the game, I'll say this is 5-5, in my opinion. I'll say this is 5-5. Yeah. And like, none of them have a strong enough tool to shut down what the other characters does continuously during the match.
All right.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so again, it's the Deadly Agent going up against the Mark 1 right now. So got the missiles.
And we either gonna have a really fast match or we're gonna have a really slow match because again, both players relatively new.
Relatively new. Again, like I said, this is again a strange matchup here. Because Kilgore, he's got the zoning more or less.
Yeah.
But he also has a couple of surprise rushdown attacks as well.
Yeah.
And there's some very weird range on those rushdown attacks too. Because he's got the very high arc and he's got the straightforward arc.
And you also, the thing about Kilgore is that you also have to manage the, I don't want to say the number one name for it, but I think it's overheat. Is it the name?
I think so.
Isn't it overheat?
I
On the
so,
guns?
yeah.
Because the properties do change. Like, they do overtime damage when they're burning, but they don't have that much reach when you are overheating. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like you have to change your gameplay around when you are overheating or not. And you overheat by using any special move that uses the guns, of course.
So gets himself away from the smoke grenade, manages to get out of the corner, puts himself back.
Yo, why is he so dysfunctional?
Again, he was the prototype.
He looks like he's not supposed to work. This is a prototype.
You know what he is? Like, he's one of the rejected RoboCop models. That's what it was.
I'm not gonna reject him. I like him.
He's a good boy.
I like him ugly like that. He's a good robot.
All right, here we go. Get the rush down there. Nice DP. All right, good defense there. Excited.
Throw. Oh, nice pickup there, but no continuation.
Just out of the range of it. Couldn't go for the shot. Here come the missiles. Ooh, left himself open.
He's just gonna zone her now. Yeah, he has the lead. There's no need for him to rush in. I'm just gonna keep you out. You have to come chase me if you want to win. That is what's going on right now. Hey, he's just gonna keep retreating. Yep, get away from me. Kick.
Oh, here we go. A little bit open. Short combo there. I don't know. Stretch that out.
Okay. No pickup there. And
just like that. So again,
Unexcited with a taunt.
And the gun salute.
Was that a? That taunt is kind of disrespectful.
Dude, that was a 6-gun salute right there.
But he got no hands. Give him hands. At least give him hands.
Get the turrets, son. He caught the turrets. That's what
I want to see hands. He can't grab things. Because his hands are machine guns.
All right, so going back into character selection. So the question is Swolps going to switch it up, or are we going to roll right back to it? Or just going to take the breath?
Let's see. All right. Kill. He looks so cool. Kill. See, look at his face. It looked like it's broken. Like, like somebody hit him.
Sorry, like, he got roughed up a little bit.
Who hurt him? Who hurt you, little robot? Was it Arya?
All right, so now we see Swolps. He's going to flip the coin, go for the poster boy, bring it out as Jago. Now, here's the thing. I don't think Jago's going to be all that. I don't think Jago might be a great decision here because, again, Jago, a majority of his gameplay kind of deals with having to be right up there. Now, granted, he's got opportunities where he can get in with the wind kick in particular. But the question is, will he have the freedom to do that with what Unexcited is?
I do know that this matchup, Jago definitely wins. But I think we have a case here of, you know.
So yeah, right now this Swolps just eating all the bullets.
So yeah, like
it's literally just this rush down.
A change of character in this situation.
Didn't help. Shot down.
All right, explosion. Yeah, he's just trying to get in. He's just trying to get in recklessly. Yeah.
I don't know. Pace yourself there, Swolps. Yeah, still overheated.
Here we go. All right, nice throw. Pick up there. Drop the combo. Yeah, he's just wing kick. Wing kick, yeah. He's gonna get hit by the mix-up, yep. Another wing kick. And yeah, Swolps just wants to get.
He's doing whatever he can. The problem is that he knows what he needs to do, but he's just being too reckless to get it done. So now instinct's all gone. So any opportunity he had to get that light back up in the wind. Opportunity.
All right.
That's it. I can understand it, but like, you gotta work those combos, man. Don't just end it so quickly.
Okay, another wing kick.
Opportunity there. The bullets.
Throw misses again.
Like that.
Unexcited just
picks him right up.
He's not so excited about this match.
You see?
He was unexcited. He was unexcited the whole time. Quick work.
Hey man, it is what it is. I said about Swolps, that is gonna be it for him. But unexcited, he manages. He's moving on. He's getting a little bit closer.
Yep.
Unreal. I said Swolps, my brother. Again, good on the mic. Gonna have to go back to the lab and get on them sticks again. Whew, ladies and gentlemen. But there you have it. You see it right there. Now, they can't all be slobber knockers, all right? They're going to be sometimes where, again, you're going to have some sloppy gameplay. It's just the way of the world. It's how it happens.
But again, when you're learning a game, you're not going to look so clean, whatever, but...
Yeah, again, it's just the way of the world. It's growing pains, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. For any bad match, there's always going to be another good match right around the corner.
Yep.
And we're going to be getting one very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. We got another one that's coming up.
And we're going to get that as soon as now, because our next match is going to be Zheng Kai versus Enid 95.
Oh, yes. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be a good match, because
Enid,
Enid, we haven't, like we said earlier, before, I don't want to say that he wasn't good, but the way he's looking now.
Yeah, like I said, it is miles ahead of where he was in the beginning, man.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
sitting down there. He's another player playing.
Two different people entirely, and worlds apart.
And I want to see him do good. Now, Zheng Kai. We just saw the match versus Grief.
Yeah.
And he took a game off Grief.
And that is no small feat. No easy task.
And, it didn't go to like the last pixel, the last match, but he gave Grief a run for his money.
Yeah,
so
like I said, and it's just
really excited to see his gameplay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, this is one of the best parts because you get to these events, and yeah, sure, you're gonna have your usual suspects. The guys are just always gonna show up, and the guys are always gonna place well. But the beauty of moments like this is when you get to an event and you can be surprised. That's what I love about this type of thing, ladies and gentlemen. You see somebody again, you don't know what they're bringing to the table, and then you know what? You walk away. Mouth agape, because again,
people are gonna be talking about you, man. This guy, nobody know who he was.
I'm gonna be bigging up.
He took a game on.
So I'm gonna be bigging up these two as soon as we're done. All right, so we're right back into it, ladies and gentlemen. We got Enid 95 with his shadow there, going up against Zheng Kai and Yoshidira.
All right, going for early counter breakers, early. Which, it's KI, so I respect it.
Oh, yeah.
You could throw your guesses here, there, early, later. It doesn't matter. It will either work or will not work. All right, caught him.
Got one thing.
There's going to be a lot of damage.
Spider's web.
I like that little core animation, the level 4 engine.
All right, that's it. I appreciate what you're going for, man. I respect the idea, but don't go fishing for the
Oh my god, not like that.
So statuesque. So lovely.
No, don't taunt me.
Good breaker. Nice. All right, trying to go over the overhead. I like the manual attempts on some right now.
He's trying to go for the hard stuff. Okay.
So he's not trying to do the easy way.
He's still in there. Oh, he tried to.
Just short.
He probably was waiting for a crouching jab into something else. Yeah.
Well, forward again.
Not looking so good for Enid. Zheng Kai looking very dominating. Has him in the corner. Goes to another throw. Juggles him. Another juggle. What's gonna be the end? The Shadow Recluse. Yes. Gonna take him. Whoa! Whoa! What was that?
Was he too heavy? Did he just drop straight down? Got him.
I don't know. Oh, what happened there?
Oh, no. Enid, why? All right, let's see. You already got the first shadow. Why'd you go for the second? Got hit in the web, man.
Probably nervous.
And again, trying to throw out the projectiles, trying to keep some safe distance. Trying to go with the dive kick as well. All right. Brave decision, not gonna lie. He said it was risky, but it was worth it.
Zheng Kai.
One
match away.
One over on him. Again, like I said, again, this is a good killer instinct right now. This is what I'm wanting to see. This is what I love to see.
Do it.
Okay. Back into it.
Let's see if Enid picked up.
Okay. Goes to the overhead.
Nice punch. Nice breaker. I want to see more counter breakers during the meet.
Heavy lockdown. He's got to eat all of this damage.
It's going to be a lot of damage, about 30%. Breaks it very late on the combo. We're going to drop anyways.
Again, trying to go for that overhead. I said,
Nice shadow counter of his own.
Go.
Nice combo breaker, Enid.
And one of the things I like about Enid's combo breaker is that, like, he's pulling out at the right times and he's saving himself a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Little wall spot.
Pressure goes low.
Trying to go for that grab. It's over, but doesn't follow through.
Drops the manual. He has so much time.
Ooh, it's not looking good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice continuation of the combo.
A little reset on.
Alright, well, I want to see Enid challenge him more.
He's got to take a little
Air to
bit of
air.
fight too. Alright, goes to the inside.
DP.
Ooh.
No, what was that?
You know what? Like I said, I can't be too mad for it. He tried to risk it. You know, put
It
him
would
out
have done
on
a lot
the
of damage if he landed it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so we already played a trump card. Try to go
Oh my god, we're getting fancy now. You fancy.
She's dancing on it. She's dancing on it.
She's definitely moving. Woo! Where are you?
I know. Like I said, that's what I was telling you, man. You gotta, don't get too predictable with that overhead kick. Get locked out instantly. 40%. Oh, yeah. 44. That's where it is. Locked down again. And like I said, even with everything that he brought up, even with all the...
I guess we got our breakout player.
Oh, yeah, man. That's it. Seriously, he's
got a
thus
breakout
far,
player.
He's been like day one MVP in my opinion right now. This guy, he's come up, he's taken the fight to everybody. I mean,
Zheng Kai.
everybody.
Zheng Kai.
Definitely somebody to keep your eyes on, man. Just unbelievable. And again, what's great about it is that it's aggressive, but it's also very, very balanced. He knows when to put a no.
He kind of reminds me of when I used to play Sudira in Season 1. Like he likes doing a lot of
I didn't want to say anything, except for still, yeah, because I remember your days with Sudira.
He likes to do a lot of like lights, kunais, and then you know the double jumps. And
again, like I said, and the beautiful thing about it, again, like I said, you know, he knows when to turn it on, but he also knows when to
relax. Yeah, he has anti-airs. He whiff punishes. He has spread. He's just good.
Again, he's an all-around player, man. Like I said, there's a reason guys like that go far. But nonetheless, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so here it is.
We're getting into our last match of the night.
All right, so yeah.
This is our last match of the night.
Okay, so now here we got a little bit of a little bit of spice here, a little bit of a mix. We got N1 Special going up against Unexcited.
Yep.
Now again, N1 Special, he's been doing pretty good with his raps.
Yeah.
While Unexcited, he's been playing relatively strong. He's been a little bit of a sleeper hit in this tournament thus far.
Yeah.
But again, the question is, who is going to take that last spot and round out our top 8? We're gonna have to find out a little bit, man. I'm curious.
A little bit.
I want to see this now, but nonetheless, we're gonna keep things going, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep this action rolling for you.
Now we're gonna go into our next match. It's going to be NY Special versus Unexcited. So.
And here it is. Like
We don't got no favorites in this match, right? We just want to have a good match.
pretty much.
We just want to see a good match. It is the last match.
It's the last match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep this moving.
Yep.
And you know what? It's gonna be good. I don't have any regrets. I have not seen any bad matches here.
Yeah.
There have been some, lopsided matches, yes, but I have not been left wanting for action. I got my fill tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
same
happy.
here. Same
I'm
here.
good.
I learned a few things about Eagle because I didn't know a lot about that character. Grief is here. I haven't seen him in a long time. Definitely gonna hang out later.
Like I said, good to see a little brother running around, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got to see, got to see the pros do what they do best. All right, but again, here it is. Both players locked in, concentrating, ready for this match. Excuse me.
I like N1 Special hairstyle. It reminds me of like a Japanese samurai kind of like.
Got the top now.
Yeah, the top. Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Got that mean mug.
All right, so good.
Got that I don't know you kind of face. Like, I'm here to win with Rash, man.
Like, I know you, but I don't know you like that.
I don't know you like that, homie. No.
All right, but again, nonetheless. All right, so again, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Last match of the night. Let's get some action. Let's get some action with these people, baby. I'm expecting to see a show.
Let's go.
All right, so here it is.
Now we started with 2 backdash. We're eating bullets, baby. Feed me bullets. I eat those for breakfast. Ram again. Ram him to the corner. Level 4 ender. Quick and fast. All right, does the overhead there. That is not safe.
Good sweep there. Nice punish on that. And the boots. Great. 4. Into the overhead.
Stands up. The Miley Cyrus.
Also,
What's
my
another
goodness. Jesus.
Okay. Oh my God! Stop, please! Stop!
Come on,
What are you
son.
doing?
Son, trust me,
He's
all right?
dead.
You already got the field goal, okay?
Bro,
It's
he's
good,
dead.
all right?
Leave him alone. He's just a robot, and he doesn't work properly. That is messed up.
Ooh, try to go to the flash.
Conversion here? Oh, he's not overheating. When you are overheating, you could get a conversion of a throw.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
All right, so those are the pickups.
Oh, look.
Yeah, here we go. It's the overheat. Those are shadow horns. Oh, just all of that thing.
This zoning becomes so much better in the instinct mode, man. Because you have the overheating powers with the long range.
Oh.
So you get both of both. Yeah.
All right, Unexcited. He just caught N1 slipping on there. Trying to go for the wrecking ball, but he got hit with the missile.
Yeah, N1 Special is all over him.
Right into it.
You're gonna lock him out? Yes, and this is gonna be the... Oh, he could have kept doing more damage. Does Rash have an ultimate?
I don't think so.
No, right?
Jesus, again, yo, the juggles from N1 right now.
And now he's partying. Yeah,
That's it. Going with the crazy bits. All right, so N1. Takes him 1 over on Unexcited. Right,
I want one of those fights.
Like I said, it would make
gonna make them?
Dude, it would make my commute so much easier. So again, right
Go
back
to work
into it.
flying.
Yep. Okay. Good defense there so far. Didn't catch that first move. Okay.
That's a jumper.
All right, again, catch with the acid. And this is wrecking ball. And again, look at the close up. He's trying to do his best. Close to turn. Fucking bullets out there. And overheated. Gotta be careful. All right, they go to missiles.
All right, Unexcited. He doesn't want to go home yet. He does not want to go home yet. He wants to fight. Okay, one special with the
Trying to
counter.
go for it.
Okay, we're gonna see the pickup. Oh, we're gonna go for the setup. Oh,
This is going. Once it locked on, that's pretty much it.
all right, he's in the corner now. Oh my God, Meaty sending roundhouse.
Horns. Locked in. All right, gets a little bit of tech on that. Ooh.
Tams. No, actually, those are not Tams.
They might as well be.
They might as well be.
Yeah.
Tams.
But then stop on. Right now it's full overheat. Serious damage. Gotta lock him down.
Oh my God, Tams again?
Hit him with the horns.
Scooped him. Why he throws him like he's nothing? Like, it's garbage.
Beautiful. Nice break. Ooh, nice.
Okay. All right, get away from me. Oh, yo, what is that missile? You saw that?
Yep.
What was that? He was just spinning around.
Trying. Good DP on that one. All right, so and one. Still into it. Not done just yet. He said, happy opportunity, though. And misses again. All right, saves him a little bit. Takes a little bit of damage, but again, he still managed to get out of it.
And that is not safe.
Good breaker.
Oh, Connor breaker.
He's gonna do it.
Oh, he's gonna take it like that.
Yep.
Like that. Like
the stuff.
And one special. That was advances to top 8 next week.
Yeah, man. That was fun.
All right.
He rounds it out. So again, shout out to it. So there you see it, ladies and gentlemen. Our last spot has been filled. So now, for next week's Killer Classic, we got it set up. Our top 8 is confirmed.
And we're gonna be looking at the top 8 for next week.
Oh yeah,
just a bit, but
yeah, but thus far,
man.
Look, I've enjoyed myself. It's good to be back in the Mixer studio. I'm glad they let us back in the building. You know, especially after that last time. But again, that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But again, here you see it for Pool B. Our top 8 going to day 2 is going to be Bats. It's going to be Grief. It's going to be Zheng Kai, and it's going to be M1 Special.
Yep.
Right now,
from Pool B.
Exactly. That's going to be Pool B. And again, that's about as great of a lineup as you could hope for. Because again, both sides of this are going to make for some incredible matches.
So we have one of the best Killer Instinct players ever in base.
Yes.
We have Grief. One of the... He was not like up there with Baze and like Sleep and Rico and, you know, all of them, but he was always consistent. He got his top 8s. He's just always been one of the best, you know, after like the higher tier players.
Right. He's
Zheng Kai.
He was, you know, that great B player.
Yeah.
Right there, man.
Zheng Kai is the breakout player.
Yes.
In
definitely.
my opinion, the
like
breakout player.
tournament MVP for me. I got to give him his credit. Like, it just came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, just came out of nowhere and showed really good gameplay.
And again, what can you say about N1 Special, man? Like I said, that's
N1 Special. Where are you? You're not so special. Everybody knows you. Yeah.
Had to do it on him. Had to do it on him.
Anyways, now I'm gonna toss it back to Amy for an interview with our final qualifier.
I am here with the special N1 Special. Yeah, give it up. Congratulations, you are our 8th finalist in our top 8. How you feeling tonight? Pretty special, huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling special, definitely.
What was your strategy tonight?
Just to land as many Tims as I could. Yeah.
You pulled it off.
Yeah.
What player were you playing with? Is someone you always choose?
Well, season 1 I played Saberwolf, which was in the first year of the game, and the second year I played Riptor, which is the Raptor. And this year I chose a little bit more fun of a character, so I chose Crash.
Is that who you're going to play with in the finals?
No, I can't reveal my secrets.
Ooh. What are you going to do between now and then?
Train.
Hardcore.
Yeah, very hard.
Sweet. Well, congratulations for making it.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Yes.
And guys, let's throw it back to the casters. We're going to close out the show.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Amy. And that is it for day 1 of the Killer Instinct Classic. Make sure to join us next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern for the finals, where our top 8 players will battle it out in a double elimination tournament. Let's take a look at the bracket we'll be seeing next week.
Okay, so see it right here.
We got it.
Okay, this is definitely, like I was saying, with what we came away with, we were going to get some great matches.
Definitely.
First off, we're going to have Bass going up against Shoryuken. We're going to have the Villain FGC going up against Zheng Kai. We're going to have Grief going up against the Hero of Time. And we're going to have Rico going up against M1 Special.
And in my opinion, all of these are great matches.
Yeah, like I said
these are
again,
great matches.
we are not going to be left wanting for action next week.
No. And again, like we discussed just now, Zheng Kai, breakout player.
Yeah, I'm expecting big things from him next week.
The Hero of Time. He's been playing great, especially with Shadow Jacob.
Yeah.
Especially with Shadow Jacob.
Definitely, man.
Bass. All about that bass. All about them bones. No, everybody knows who this man is by now.
Yeah, man. Like
We got Rico. We got the Villain.
Again, like I said,
We have good matches.
dude, we got a great lineup.
Yeah, we got a really good lineup.
There's really no way you can be mad at what's coming out next, man. But again,
And we'll be here bringing you the hype
yeah,
again.
man. Like I said, but here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun. It's been a blast.
but we're going to wrap it up for the day. I'm Afro Dynamic, alongside my brother, Manny. Always good working with you, brother.
It was a pleasure, man.
And
As
again,
always.
Thanks to the people here at the Mixer Studio and to the Microsoft Store flagship Fifth Avenue. And of course, thank you for watching. I say this every time, baby. There are 1,001 places you can be, but you decide to be with us, and for that, I thank you for it. So until next time, friends, keep fighting a good fight. Good night, everybody.
Love you guys. Later.